Oh, well, hello, it's nice to see you, but I wouldn't want to be you. No, I'd rather be myself. Though I can tell you got your reasons, and you're a good one for all seasons. You're just a picture of good health. Oh, but you see, I've got my own things, despite the problems that they all bring. At least I feel like mine to lose. I'd rather fight and lose my own wars and get to close my own doors. At least then I'm the one to choose. Well, this is on me, only on me, yeah, this is on me. Well, it's so very hard to be someone like me, yeah, someone like me, oh, someone like me. And in the time I've built my own space, it comes to win my own race. In the time I found my home, you could have helped me in my travels. Instead you helped me to unravel. You know you played a kind of role. Oh, in the home I hold my heartbeat. In the place I try to repeat all the things that worked before. Well, if you break it down as I did, and if you take me at my own bid, if you knew me at my core. Oh, this is on me, only on me, yeah, this is on me. It's so very hard to be someone like me, yeah, someone like me, oh, someone like me. Well, I know it's nice to see you, but I wouldn't want to be you. No, I'd rather be myself. Though I can tell you've got your reasons, and you're a good one for all seasons. You're just a picture of good health. Oh, but you see, I've got my own things, despite the problems that they all bring. At least it feel like mine to lose. I'd rather fight and lose my own wars and get to close my own doors. At least then I'm the one to choose. Oh, this is on me, only on me, yeah, this is on me. Well, it's so very hard to be someone like me, yeah, someone like me. Oh, this is on me, only on me, yeah, this is on me. Well, it's so very hard to be someone like me, yeah, someone like me.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hello, everybody. How's life? Folks in chat, what's going on, Mike? Hey, Burner. Hey, Optic. What's up, Lendane? Hello. Anyone else that I haven't seen so far? Hello, guys. Let me see. What am I looking for here? You're stalking me. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm starting the reading right now. I had to get everything set up to go. Hey, Conley, what's going on, everybody? So we're going to be starting pretty quickly here. I had kind of a family emergency that I had to attend to, so I'm getting on a lot later than I planned to. I was planning to go on at about 10:15 and to go through and have a nice leisurely venture over to Foom to start Baldur's Gate, and that didn't happen. But I had promised everybody Chapter 2. I want to get this next one read, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, everything's okay. Yeah, I won't get into details, but yeah, everything's fine. But it was stuff I had to deal with. So, and that obviously has to come first, as much as I love and respect and adore all of you. So now I am going to do the reading. We're going to get started here pretty quickly. And then we're going to head over to, well, I want you all to stay, of course, here in Idle, but we're going to be going over to Foom's, King Foom's personal channel. Destructoid will not be usable because he's been doing all this stuff on MASH Tactics with Gladiator Week or whatever it's called. So what's up, Joy? Yeah, so that's what's going on as well. Why can I never find... I don't want that. I want the... Come on, YouTube. Give me what I want. Show me. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. That's the delightful thing that we want. Thanks, Inam. Okay, how's everyone doing tonight? Everyone excited for a reading and then some chat? Like a reading and some chat. Listen to me. A reading and then some Baldur's Gate. And chat will be involved, naturally. Yes? You see my Skype. What? Oh, man, do you? Yeah, you do. That's because Inam posted something. I don't know why. All you saw was Inam. There we go. Now everything should be good, right? Now you know that I have Inominatus on Skype. Every secret is revealed. Before you assumed that we communicated by means of a magic crystal. And now, what's up, Porquitos? Hey, guys. Alright, how's the music relative to my voice? Can you guys hear the music okay and me okay? Good music for this. I actually use a pigeon. Anybody know what this is? One of my favorite soundtracks ever. Yeah, exactly. They have not all been recovered, the lost seeing stones. Yeah, I do not use a Palantir. Chrono Cross. Yeah, Porquitos. My favorite soundtracks ever. Okay. Alright, well in that case, without further delay, we're going to get started because I want to make sure we get through this reading and then get right over to Baldur's Gate. So, this is Chapter 2 of ICARUS. I can't summarize everything that's happened so far, but just very quickly, you may remember that in the prologue in Chapter 1, we met Jelinek, a flame petal prospector, and his pet Solar Rig, who encountered a flame demon while they were out searching for flame petals. And then this creature fell from the sky, tall, white-skinned, with wings and brown hair, fell on top of this flame demon and then destroyed it with some blue power from his wings. And they then dragged this creature back to their home, where they encountered the mayor of Vesu, which is the village where Jelinek lives. They brought him back in, and just at the end of the last chapter, Icarus had sat up. This creature, excuse me, had sat up and had basically was awake. And so that's the beginning of the end of Chapter 1. So, Chapter 2. A long time I fell, as long as a lifetime it seemed, from pure sunlight into a dull reddish glow, and there was nothing I could do about it. At least not then, when I had forgotten everything about myself, who I was or what I was doing in the sky in the first place. A flash of bright, blinding light, an instant of pain, the sound of wings flapping above me, and then falling. This was all I knew of my world. At first I was simply content to fall, knowing nothing else. But soon some instinct of survival kicked in, and I realized that I did not want to die, and that all uncontrolled falls will eventually end in death. So I looked around. I saw mountains and rocks lit in a dull red, and as I plummeted ever downwards I began to feel a slow, relentless heat building. With an effort I managed to turn myself around so I could face the ground, but my wings... When did I get those? I vaguely wondered for a cycle. Did I always have them? Were mostly useless. I couldn't seem to move them, or even extend them slightly to catch the drafts of air beneath me. So the speed of my fall barely lessened, and I began to realize that life as I understood it was about to be over. Which was true, but not in the way I thought at first. As I continued to fall, I could make out rivers below, red, slow-moving rivers flecked with gold and broken up by dark patches which I assumed were rocks of some kind, and some large bodies of the same reddish liquid in spots. I thought at first that if I could angle myself somehow I could land in one of those pools of liquid, better than falling straight onto the rocks and solid ground. But after trying to turn myself again, I realized the exercise was useless. I couldn't control my fall any more than I had by facing the ground, and I was too far from either river or pool to reach them anyway. Another few cycles passed, and now I could see flashes of sparkling red from some of the rocks, and an occasional movement among them as if by an animal of some kind. As I fell, a little flash of red shot past me. I assumed it was a bird of some kind, but had no time to look. My gaze was riveted on my own end, there among the rocks, which I would hit now in just a few precious cycles. Finally, I closed my eyes and waited, trying to count away the last few moments of my life here. Whether miracles are possible, whether I was important enough to save or simply lucky enough to be spared, I couldn't say for sure then, and not entirely now, though I have a better guess on the subject. But either way, perhaps 15 cycles from impact, I felt a gust of hot air from below, and it caught my wings and spread them out, involuntarily since I couldn't move them on my own, and with a jerk my fall slowed. Slower and slower I went until I finally opened my eyes again to see the ground only a few feet away, and, more surprisingly, some creature below me raising its arm. But I had no time to process this, because I hit whatever it was a cycle later full on, sending it and me to the ground in a painful heap. Up it came immediately, screeching and yelling in some meaningless shouts of rage, and I, more than a little dazed, managed to stand also. The creature stood nearly a foot taller than me and had red horns and a long tail, with sharp teeth that gnashed together in obvious anger as it strode in towards me. But I was not afraid of this thing, whatever it was. I certainly didn't remember seeing anything like it before, but I was vaguely conscious of the fact that I had seen much worse. With a smile, I spread my wings, now working again in welcome. And then my world was shot through with blue light from all around, while I heard screeching and wailing. And as I was thrown backwards to the ground, I thought I could faintly make out the smell of burnt flesh. But before I could puzzle out what all of it meant, my head slammed against the ground, and darkness quickly rushed in to take me. When I regained consciousness, I was at first not sure that I had, because all I could hear was a strange muttering and what sounded like water sloshing around in a bowl. This seemed like an unlikely combination of noises, and so I listened harder. The muttering was indeed strange, but to my surprise I found I could understand it, or at least understand the words being said. What they meant was a different matter. I vaguely heard something which sounded like, "damn fool," and then the sound of something scraping along a stone floor and footsteps receding into the distance while the water sloshing continued. Wondering what a damn fool was, and deciding I was either delusional or in the midst of a dream, I took a chance and opened my eyes, my head pounding all the while. Now I have been to many places in my life, and seen a number of strange creatures and things. But even now I cannot remember anything more strange than what I saw then. I was lying on a small, and a bit hard I was starting to notice, bed, set in a not much bigger room. But despite the lack of space, it was clear that the owner had decided to use as much of it as possible, or even more than possible, since it seemed that every square inch of space was occupied by some object, each more odd than the next. There were a series of multicolored rocks on several shelves, leaning haphazardly and precariously to the left or right, several of which pulsated with their own peculiar light. On another wall hung several large and dirt-encrusted shovels and picks, obviously more than ceremonial items, and near them was a rough canvas with a crude red and black painting of a tall, thin tower. And everywhere on the floor, hanging from the walls, and even draped from the two rafters near the ceiling, were red flowers, bushy with pointed leaves, thick stems, and a dull reddish glow. There were no windows, and without them the room felt uncomfortably close and hot. In fact, there was only one exit from the room, an open archway which led to a room beyond my line of sight. But I didn't spend much time looking there, because as I raised myself to a sitting position, my head throbbing painfully as I did, the thing I saw lying next to my bed stopped me cold. There on the ground, lapping away at a large water dish between its paws, was a huge reddish-orange creature. Two short horns rose from the top of its head, flanked by two pointy ears which twitched slightly as the beast looked up from the dish at me. Its face, covered with bushy red fur, looked like some cross between a panther and lion, long droopy whiskers hanging down around its muzzle. But what most surprised me was its eyes, fierce red orbs which blazed with the light of a roaring fire. As I watched in fascination, the creature turned its head slightly, let its tongue, fantastically red and pointed, loll out of its mouth, filled with razor-sharp teeth, and blinked its eyes. I started and looked closer, and watched as it blinked again, diagonally, its eyelids closing from the bottom right to the top left of the eyeballs. It pushed itself up into a sitting position, curling two long tails behind as it did so. Even in this position, its head was at least 4 feet above the ground. And there we sat, the two-tailed creature with its fiery red gaze and me with my wings, watching each other steadily. A long moment passed, and then I heard the same voice which I had heard a cycle ago yell out, "And all 'cause you had to go too far today and find this thing and bring him back with you," followed by a string of words I didn't understand, though it was fairly clear they were not meant to be pleasant, getting louder. Wrenching my gaze from the beast in front of me, I turned my head to the right to face the owner of the voice, just now entering the room, and beheld the second strange sight in as many cycles. Standing square on its booted feet, looking at me in apparent surprise as it bobbed backwards and forwards on the floor, was a small, blocky creature, no more than 4 feet tall at most. Its leathery skin was a dull, scorched red, wrinkled from age, and although it could hardly be called muscular, as it raised a hand to scratch its head in bemusement, I could see the sinews on its arms stretch and tighten. It wore a set of leather pants and a leather vest to match, half open, to go along with its thick boots, and a curved stick and small spade hung on a belt by its side. But as with the other creature in the room, its face was by far the most interesting feature. Set above its thin-lipped mouth, currently frozen in a frown, was a long, crooked nose balanced on either side by 2 large red eyes, though, I noticed with some relief, at least these eyelids closed from top to bottom. But not even the bushy red eyebrows and red, pock-marked, wrinkled skin could generate a real sense of intimidation. Despite the oddness of both creatures, each of them looked vaguely familiar somehow. But as I couldn't remember anything of who I was or what I was doing in this place, I chalked the whole business up to some extended delusion on my part. And what or whoever I was, at least I knew that I was here now. As these thoughts ran through my mind, it struck me if I could communicate with the creature I might get some answers to my questions. And it certainly didn't look dangerous as it bobbed about, still with that same odd look of surprise in its features. I thought I might start with a simple, inoffensive query, a non-threatening lead-in, and so I said in as relaxed voice I could muster, "What is a damn fool?" At first the small creature said nothing, and after a few moments I began to worry I might have frightened it into silence. But as I was about to try again, it cleared its throat, and in the same earthy voice said, "Well, what do you mean, what is a damn fool?" "What is it?" I said. "Can you do something with it? Is it a creature or an inanimate object? Can you hunt with it, or eat it, or lose it, or find it?" I'll admit these weren't very imaginative questions on my part, but we were still on safe ground as far as I could tell, and at least I was interacting with the thing. On the other hand, I decided the low voice made his gender a fairly easy guess, was still frowning, and as he gathered his eyebrows together, I began to wonder if he thought I was making fun of him somehow. "Well, it's not an it, first off," he finally said, scratching his head again. "Well, it's not anything at all, really. It's just a way to describe someone. I just says things like that sometimes, half to myself, mostly. His frown deepened. I didn't know you was awake, or I would have stayed more quiet. You've been out a while, you know." "How long?" I asked, still not understanding how the words damn fool could be used to describe someone, but not wanting to press the point. "Oh, probably a few cycles or so now," the other replied. "And it's lucky that you woke up here. It's dark out now, and you'd have had a time getting somewhere safe on your own now." "I see," I said, though I didn't. The booted creature looked at me for another few moments, still with that same uncertain frown on his face, and then with a grunt turned away and walked with an odd, rolling gait over to a small wooden chair. He looked over at the other creature in the room, which was still watching me with its tails twitching every so often, and then, after taking a few red flowers off the seat and laying them on the ground carefully, sat down on the chair, which creaked alarmingly. After a couple of cycles of silence, he looked at me once more and cleared his throat. "Look," he said, "what are you exactly?" This was a fair question, but I didn't know how to answer it, since I couldn't remember myself. So I was honest. "I don't know," I said. He blinked and leaned forward in his chair. "Well, what do you mean you don't know?" he asked. "You're sure no demon I ever seen, and you ain't a grounder neither." "A grounder?" I said, feeling a bit lost. "Well, sure," he said. "A grounder. Well, something like me, say." "Oh, well, no, I suppose not," I said. He acknowledged doubtfully, as if he could hardly believe we were involved in conversation, and glanced for a moment over at the two-tailed creature again. "No, you ain't a grounder. But then you can't—" He stopped for a moment and looked at me suspiciously. "You ain't a magister servant, are you? Some new thing of Jarvis's?" When he pronounced that last word, Jarvis's, he drew back a bit involuntarily, and even the other creature laid its ears back and whimpered a bit in an odd, rattling tone. I shook my head no, though I really couldn't be sure. But something told me that I hadn't been here before, and a reasonable instinct was better than nothing to go on. He looked at me intently, then nodded his head and sat back with an evident air of relief. All right then, he said. So you ain't a demon or a grounder or a magister servant, but you gotta be something. Look, I mean, demons don't just... He hesitated as if looking for the right description. They don't just burn up like that. It takes a lot more to kill a demon than just shining some blue light on them, but that's what you did, and, well, it just has to make you wonder. I mean, not that I'm ungrateful for you helping me and Rig out, you understand, he said hurriedly as if struck by a sudden thought, glancing again at the sitting beast who wagged its tails at the sound of its name. But it's just not normal, and it needs explaining. And seeing how we brought you here by ourselves, Rig and me, and that wasn't no easy job neither, I think you owe us something in return. Like an explanation, say. He finished and folded his short arms across his leather vest, waiting for my answer. I started to answer, and then realized how impossible this was going to be. I didn't know who I was, and didn't know what or how I had done anything to the demon, which I barely remembered seeing anyway. But it was obvious I needed to say something. I cleared my throat with a cough. I wish I could answer you, but I'm telling the truth. I don't remember who I am or why I'm here. I remember a flash of light and then falling, and then hitting something on the head and lots of blue light and then waking up here. But that's all I remember. I know it isn't much, but that's all I can say, except thank you for helping me. You and Rig here, I said, nodding my head at the sitting creature who perked up its ears as I spoke. And if I might ask, who are you exactly? The other looked at me in surprise and then gave out a quick laugh. So I'm supposed to tell you who I am, and you won't tell me who you are, he said. Before I could answer, he raised his hand and waved off the next comment. Never mind, it ain't no secret nohow. My name is Jelinek, though some people call me Jelly for short, when they call me at all. But most of the time I keep my mouth shut and keep out of folks' way, much as I can. Mostly I just see Rig here, he continued as he looked at the massive red shape near the bed, and he helps folks keep out of my way too, when I want them to. Folks? I asked. You mean there are others around here? Jelinek looked at me in surprise. Well, sure there are. I can't live all on my own, or I wouldn't have anyone to sell to. I'm a prospector, mainly for flame petals. Folks will buy those for lots of things and for a decent price. Business been kind of rough lately. If I didn't have folks to buy my stuff, I wouldn't have anything at all. In fact, Rig and I was out looking for some more stock when you, fell in. But look. He stood up and hobbled over to Rig, who wagged his tails and tried to lick Jelinek's face despite the prospector's protests. When the creature finally settled down, Jelinek gave him a pat and continued his thought. You mean to tell me you really don't know how you did whatever you did to the flame demon? As I shook my head, the other frowned again. I don't know, he mused. You didn't look like you had any worries when I first saw you. But okay, if you don't know who you are, at least you ought to know where you came from. That was a pretty good way you had to come in the air. Where'd you fly from? What? I said, not understanding. Oh, you hit old Sharptooth there pretty hard, he said, with a crooked smile. The way I figure, you had to be coming from a ways up to knock him down the way you did, so you must have been in the air quite a ways. Maybe the hills near the northern mountains? I looked at him in confusion, and his smile disappeared. Oh, well, you had to come from somewhere now, he insisted. Well, I did, I said. I came from above. Instantly, Jelinek's red face went taut, and, if this were possible, even seemed to grow a bit pale. What? He stuttered uncertainly. Well, what do you mean? His voice dropped to a whisper. What do you mean, above? At this last word, he was barely audible, and Rig lowered his great head with a quiet whimper. Well, I stopped. I didn't want to terrify them more than I already had, though I had no idea why coming from above was such a terrible thing, but I had no idea what else I could say that might frighten them less. I don't remember anything, except a flash of light, as I said, and then falling, and then hitting something on the head. But I know I fell a long time. A long time. Jelinek's eyes widened, and I was surprised to see him shiver slightly. He backed up to his chair and sat back down heavily. You mean you're from the light above? He said this last phrase reverently, as if he were praying. I looked back at him, and at Rig, who had made his way next to the prospector and was now all the way to the ground with his head between his paws, panting in nervousness. What could I say? I think so, I said quietly. For a long time after my last comment, Jelinek sat silently, occasionally giving Rig an absent-minded pat and staring off into space, while I tried to figure out what could have terrified my two companions. Finally, I decided to put my thought into a question, as gently as I could. Jelinek, what's so frightening about the world above. The prospector whipped his head around to look at me and waved his hands frantically. "Shh!" he said in a harsh whisper, looking around fearfully, though I couldn't see what was around to hear him. He stood up again and took a few steps forward, though I noticed he didn't come nearly as close as he had before, and shook his head for emphasis. "It's not just—" he began, and then stopped and thought before continuing. "It's not just me who gets scared about up there," he said, looking at the ceiling as if it might open up at any moment. "None of us down here is supposed to talk about it. Up there is just, well, it's just a legend. We have all we need down here." He spoke this last sentence automatically, as if he'd had to repeat it thousands of times. "But you see the light when you look up, don't you?" I asked. "It's not the same," he replied in the same quiet voice. "That light has always been there and always will, but there is nothing up there to find and no reason to go look for ourselves." Again, Jelinek sounded strange and mechanical, as if he was reciting the words to a religious ceremony, and I looked at him intently. Above all things, I have always been frightened of unreasoning superstition. I had forgotten almost everything, but not my instinctual fear of that. "Jelinek," I said as calmly as I could, "do you think there's nothing there? Or is that what you were taught, or told, to Jelinek looked at me blankly, unseeing. "Jelinek," I said again more firmly, "what do you believe? Not what others believe. You." He blinked, and then looked at me for a long moment in surprise. Rig gave his hand a lick, though he didn't seem to notice. He said at last, haltingly. After a moment more, his mouth set in a firm line, and he came right next to me, lowering his voice even further. "The truth is, I don't know what to believe. They all say, we're all taught since we're little that there's nothing above us except the light that's always been there, and since there's no way to go see for ourselves, we shouldn't try. And since we can't try, even talking about it ain't a good thing, they say. It makes the young folks anxious and start thinking up fool notions." He was still speaking quietly, but there was an urgency to Jelinek's voice now, and it was his voice again, not that soulless shell of one from a few cycles ago. "Oh, there was that one now, that young Ardak. He was a grounder like me, but real young and full of ideas, you know. And one solar cycle he said he didn't care what anyone said. There's no harm in trying to see what was up there. He headed up to the northern mountains to see how far it could climb. But that was almost half a decacycle ago. Folks said he must have got eaten by a flame demon or fallen to his death, but he was smart, that one. No, I think—" He leaned even closer and dropped his voice so low that I had to strain to hear him. "I always thought that they got him. I don't think they wanted him to find out anything and cause more trouble." "They?" I asked. Jelinek nodded and shivered slightly. "The Magisters," he said as Rig, sitting up again, put back his ears and whimpered. "They're the ones who control everything down here, or most of it. They're nasty folks you don't want to get mixed up with, let's just say that. And I think that young Ardak got on their wrong side, you know." "Why couldn't you find out?" I asked, but he frowned and straightened up. "'Cause it's too dangerous, stranger, if you hadn't figured that out from what I said. You don't ask questions about the Magisters, or you pay the price for it, for sure. And me, I'm just an old prospector trying to get by. Well, it's probably just foolishness anyway," he grumbled as he turned away. "The truth is never foolish," I said, and he stopped and turned back to me. After a few long moments, he came closer again. "Is it true?" he finally said eagerly. "I mean, did you come from there? What's up there?" "I don't know," I admitted. "I can't remember anything past the last couple of Santa cycles, remember? But I know that there's something up there, and I fell from there to here. I'm certain of it." Fairly quivering with excitement, Jelinek bounced from one foot to the other. "I knew it! I always knew there was something up there, and I knew you wasn't from around here for sure. I knew it!" And he danced a jig as I smiled at him, while Rig, growing excited as well, stood up and barked a couple of yodeling cries as he jumped around. "Oh, well, we need to talk for certain," Jelinek said after he calmed down a bit. "But we need to be cautious now, cautious and careful. Anyone else found you, and you'd either be dead or getting interrogated by Jarvis now for certain." "Who is this Jarvis?" I asked, and Jelinek scowled. "The local magister, and a real treat, that one," he said as Rig growled. "I'd almost rather see that flame demon again than Jarvis. But if we play it careful, we might be able to stay out of the lava a bit longer. Now you just settle back while I get you some water and we'll talk a bit more. We got lots to discuss, lots." He practically bounded out of the room before stopping dead at the archway and looking back at me. "But if you can't remember who you are or what you're doing here, I guess you can't remember your name either, eh?" As he said this, a sudden vision burst upon me of light and warmth, followed by pain and falling, and I passed my hand over my eyes for a moment. But when I looked up at him again, a concerned expression on his features, I smiled, because something had just come back to me. You know, for some reason, I do remember that now, I said. Icarus. My name is Icarus. Jelinek tilted his head and thought for a moment. Icarus, he said, rolling the name around his mouth as if it were an unfamiliar food. Oh, well, that's a bit strange. For as long as you're here, best you get a nickname, something that won't raise too many eyebrows. Well, more than just seeing you would, anyways. He thought for a moment, then nodded. Icky. It sounded vaguely like Icky when he pronounced it. Now that's a normal grounder name if I ever heard one. How's Icky? That'll do fine, I replied, and we smiled at each other. It was the first moment of peace I had had in a long time. But it was a brief moment because a cycle later there was a loud pounding from the other room, and Jelinek jerked his head in its direction. Jelinek! A voice shouted from outside. Open up now or we'll break the door down for you. Rig growled as the hackles on his back rose, and Jelinek looked back to me and grunted. The frown on his face returned to its normal position. Saul's blood, the old prospector swore. That's Renshaw, and I'll bet this time he's got the guards with him. End Chapter 2. Hello everyone, End Chapter 2. Good to see everyone today. Hey Build, hey Sat, hey Lukiva, hey Rar, hey what's up Flying Monkey? Hey, thanks Mike. Thanks you guys. That's Chapter 2. Hey Desi Bell. Good, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. If you liked that, that's Chapter 2. I will be reading chapters leading up to each Baldur's Gate stream, and possibly an occasional chapter before one of my own individual streams. We'll see. Hey, what's up, the Leprechaun? But if you liked that, then please make sure to check out some of my other work. You may notice that that Time Travel Tales picture that's on your screen, that's the Time Travel Tales anthology that I have a short story in. I'm in a Kickstarter related to that, and the Kickstarter has already hit, I believe, 15,000. It had an initial goal of 7,500. It's now at 15,000, and my short story Sanction, which is in there, is going to be seen if you guys can get over and back it. So if you like it and you want to get an ebook for $5, physical books for a little bit more than that, and you head over and back the Kickstarter, it's got less than a week to go now, and it's already got to the 15,000. So 76 Shadows of Earl Grey. Thank you guys very much. I am very, very sorry to the Destructoid folks and to everybody that I delayed, but as I said, I had this emergency I had to attend to, so I got started late. But now we're going to move on to some awesome Baldur's Gate. I hope you guys liked that, and maybe somebody might be nice enough, one of my mods could put in chat my website info and all that. That would be really great if you could do that. If someone could do that, that would be delightful. And we're going to stop this music. Thank you, Build. Thank you very much. So that's where you can go for more information about me. Thank you, Lego. Thank you, Burner. All of a sudden, it's like all website all the time. Thank you guys very much. I'm glad that everyone enjoyed it. Sat, did I see that you had like some enhanced effect on my reading? Is that what I heard you say? That's pretty badass, if so. But thanks, you guys. So Baldur's Gate is going to start. We're going to be heading over to Foom's channel for the main chat. Although I would like it, I would love it, in fact, if people could stay idled in here. So if you guys would not mind staying idled in here, and definitely feel free to hang out and talk with people in here as well. But I'm going to be interacting with chat over at Foom's place of residence. That's where we're all going to be focused. So that would be good. Yes, exactly what Burner posted. So with that said, I'm going to Skype over, and I'm going to let Inam know that I'm all set to go, and he will bring me in, and then I will switch up chats, and we will be good. But thank you guys all for listening to my reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, Arv-Raid on Foom, technically, I suppose.
I never used to use it before, and then I don't know. It was just became that thing like the old MSN or whatever that everybody started using. So
yeah. Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Arv?
I really
I've used it.
I really apologize again for starting late. As I said, I had this family thing I had to attend to before I started the reading to get over here, so I'm really sorry. I was not planned.
I just got ready. We're not even ready.
Oh,
so.
all right.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
You're fine, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been here for about 35 minutes, 40 minutes waiting for you.
Okay, cool.
No big deal. No big deal. It's not like I got anything else to do.
Like 3 to 5 minutes, whatever.
Or if we were starting this at 6, you know that. Where were you?
Yeah, exactly. We've been here for 6 hours.
You don't mind the changes we made to your guy, but we decided to roll on. And
We're on Baldur's Gate 7 now.
Baldur's Gate 2013. Oh man,
That
that's
would
funny.
be awesome.
I'm gonna go over and switch over to your guys' delightful chat. All right, hold on a second here. Foom, how was the camping trip, man?
oh my God, fantastic! Much
Yeah.
needed. Came back, relaxed, fired up. I mean, it was just nice. It was amazing. Well
Nice.
needed.
So is everything you were hoping for then?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
All right, this is
In the
gonna
past
be
couple days, I got to clean the house, which we haven't had time to do in a while. Just got it. It's very very nice, satisfying.
Nice. Cool.
That's cool.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. What's going on, Series? Did you get your work
What's
done,
up,
Series?
man? Dude, I never get my work done. There's always more. Whatever I get done, I swear there's twice as much when I finish.
Yep. Welcome to the life of a student, my
Yeah,
friend.
dude.
You already know this, but
Seriously.
a graduate student, that's a step up in scale, right? So
Yeah.
Grizzly bear trapped me in my cabin. I don't even know if we have grizzly bears up there, man. Black bears.
all the bears.
I'm just setting up.
I
my
actually
chat now.
can't get into your chat yet, so I'm.
Uh,
I got into his chat.
Just because
comes with
I
chat.
recognize him from pictures. Is that your dog? Is that an icon of your dog, Foom?
Yeah, that's my shinobi face. Yep, that's my guy.
Awesome. Very
Is
nice.
it indeed?
I think he probably enjoyed it more than we did, man. He loves it up there. He like recoups for. He's out next month. I thought he was out.
I'm
It
like
takes
a super
He
dog person.
comes back, all the air running around, jumping in the lake, just bah.
Right now, he's Skyping with his dog friends on Skype. He's like, yo, that was awesome, bro. That was awesome. More bones up there, and
What's this?
that's pretty cool. Okay.
Posted on Barkbook.
Bark book. Oh, man. I can't think of what
Purging?
the Twitter
I
thing is.
banned it. What was that? What is that? Did that not need a ban? I don't know what all that was
Way to
about.
go, Foom. You just banned an innocent. Way to
Oh,
go.
man. I see how it is.
Innocent pedestrian.
He gets back already
Yeah.
drunk in his own power. He's like, I need to reestablish control. Ban everyone. Ban.
Yeah, whatever.
You left a power vacuum, yeah.
Yeah, you
Y'all tried to
posted
fill
it twice.
Yeah.
Whatever. Nah, you don't do that here. It's casual, especially this channel. It's too casual, man. I mean, not to say that it should happen at D-Toy, but at least there's like 1,000 or 2,000 people.
Optic, did you get your DS, man?
It just came in the mail today. It's actually it's charging right now, and I won't be able to play with it till tomorrow night because I have work after I sleep after this.
Oh, so
Oh, that
you're
sucks.
gonna get like
No, it's
25 snake bites tomorrow because you think about your DS, right? That's how this
No,
goes.
links are fine. But,
Most
we don't
likely.
we don't mind links as long as they're appropriate. Obviously, no spam, porn, viruses, racial, shit like that. But spam it over and over without, even introducing yourself, at least saying, hey, I got this link here or something. It just looked really shady. It's
And
not links, it's how you do it.
I can probably tell you that if you put anything about hot girls, it will get banned no matter what it is. just from reaction. Just from reaction.
Rapid
Yeah,
fire.
but hot girls play video games.
Oh,
I almost
man.
did it.
Yeah.
Saronics, one of our guys that frequents D-Toy, he's like, what? Hot girls that, and then the joke, random URL. Like, oh, dude. Like, you can't do that, man.
You can't.
Yeah, we had a couple people that
Yeah.
did that in Detour and then
Seriously.
like smacked down. I'm like, no, that one was safe. Okay.
Okay, so my game is now. The game is up and ready. Whenever you guys want to join up.
Okay.
Already.
What's up, Brenner? How you doing, man?
So again, to people on my channel, if you guys can idle there, that would be awesome, and head over to King Foom's chat, which I believe people have
So
put links
Foom.
in. That would be nice.
Yeah.
What's up, Sat? How are you,
did
man?
I'm pretty
What's up,
good.
man?
I'm just wondering how Foom managed to get Andy Murray to win Wimbledon.
Yeah, Andy Murray won Wimbledon because your thing, man.
Yeah, right.
Trading.
We threw it out there, the mojos.
Alright, I apologize, Mike. People watching my thing, if you hear this double for a second. Okay,
Alright,
and
I'm
oh
trying
wow,
to
we
join,
can work over
but
here.
it's not working so far.
Here we go again. Yeah,
Oh, man.
you may as well
Same here.
just everybody shut down. I'm out.
Restart
Sigh.
your computer.
I got in on my casting PC. My laptop can't get in for whatever reason.
Oh, you did get in though.
You did get
Yeah,
in
I
at one
mean-
point?
Yeah, I just slid right in there.
That's
Hi guys.
bizarre.
Get in.
Ew.
Remember, you gotta wait. You gotta wait, dude.
I was gonna say, is that gonna pass
Yeah, I know,
without
you're
any
the one that
comment?
always, yeah. It's,
I
Alright,
can't.
I'm gonna back out. Come all the way back
Just
in.
started here. Sorry, the reason for the oogling on the screen is we're going in through Arv's IP, and it's shown on screen, so we don't really want to do that. So as we get started here, there's always a trip up or two at the beginning of Baldur's Gate. It happens.
It's the best part of it, really.
Right.
You know,
this is the
it's-
real game.
It's what makes it the most unique. Something like that.
Right.
Like
That's what I keep telling myself.
that time right there, I clicked join, and I just whatever. Wasn't even disappointed. Like,
Okay,
It is-
I'm back up and functioning again. So
All right.
yeah, wait. I said wait.
I'm not good. I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting. I know my place by now.
I know my place.
Yeah, it's dead last getting in here.
Dude, I was looking at
No,
some
I'm not
of
in
the
yet.
some of the items that are in Baldur's Gate 1 that we didn't get, and there's
Yeah.
some pretty good stuff out there. But like, buying like I think we're pretty good though. Like, we did get a lot
I'm
of stuff.
I'm hanging up again, or getting hung up. Sorry.
Yeah, same here.
Well, crap.
Arv, I swear, dude.
I know, man.
Quit changing your IP, man.
I
Some
know.
of
I
these
know.
nights.
I'm gonna put in my thing right now. Let's see. The last time we didn't have this issue. It just.
Nah.
We didn't.
Let's see.
Are
Actually,
you sure? Maybe we just had so much fun afterwards that we forgot about it. Because I think we've had this issue every time.
I think so.
No. That's not true. The last time we started right up. Okay, so is Skype? Can I put something in the Skype window for you guys? And
Please do.
Yeah, I've got my
everything is
everything
it's
hidden.
muted everywhere. Let me make sure it's muted on my stream. He said. Okay, ready? So this
Wait,
is.
Whoa.
Wait,
Wait, what are you
Whoa,
gonna
don't
say?
say it. Type
No,
it.
I'm typing it. I'm typing it.
well, how do you?
So
how
it
do you
is.
tag,
Ready?
Man, that's deep.
do not. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, I just put it into in the Skype text.
Yeah, Lendane, you're fine. And thanks for bearing with us, guys. This always hangs up. It's like, God damn it, that patch makes me mad. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Okay.
So I actually have my game closed down right now just to kind of hold out.
All right. Well
All right,
then.
I'm gonna kill my game too.
Same.
Everybody kill their game.
Kill it. Kill it.
Kill it.
It's
Murderer.
Stream over. Good job.
Yeah, great.
GG.
And we'll see
All
you
right,
guys
what
next
about
week.
next?
All right, that was a great time, and okay. Let me-
It's like payback for all our other like 10-hour sessions. Like, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to say hi. Make sure you know
Hey,
it's still live.
guys.
Hey.
what's going on?
Gotta keep that average down.
Yeah, right.
I'll be right back, guys.
I have to
Alright.
remember how I got the internal IP again. I have to remember how I did that so I can double check and see.
Go to your DOS prompt and type ipconfig.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know what that language was that you just said.
Although actually that doesn't. No, 'cause it's
I-
not. I gotta
It's the
pull
only
up the DOS
language
prompt.
I do understand.
The hell is my DOS prompt? Show me DOS prompt. There we go.
It's a freaky.
This is crazy. I just got inside every single chat room on my. You know what? I need to kill all the cookies and do the cache dump thing on my laptop. I haven't done that yet.
Yep, it changed
Yeah,
it again.
a lot of people have been trouble signing into their Twitch accounts, and what I've noticed is you have to completely clear your cache and everything to get back in. There was a few nights I'd be trying to comment on people's streams, and it's like, you must sign in, and it wouldn't let me. And then one time, right in the middle of my stream, it kicked me out, and I'm like, guys, I can't get back on to go live.
Yeah, I had to completely sign out, then clear my cache, kill all cookies, close the browser, open it back up, Control F5, and then it let me back in.
Yeah, I've had the worst luck with everything broadcasting just this last month. So hopefully it'll fix itself or right itself.
Yep.
Okay, I bet that just is going to have done it because it did again switch it because why? You know why not?
Wow,
Why?
what?
It's just like the cable's like, you know what? Just for the hell of it, why don't we just?
Now,
you
I was
know.
going to ask that. Didn't it only happen last time because your like power went out or something? Why would
Right.
they? Ugh.
I don't know. Well, actually, you know what though? Now that I think of it, there was a time that my power went out in the last 2 weeks, just for like 10 seconds. But that's obnoxious
Right.
though. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
really?
There could have been a trunk reset too if you don't have yourself set static.
Yeah, I don't think I do because it's not necessarily safe to have myself set static. As I recall. Hold on a second while I get the start. Okay, see if you guys can get in now.
I'll wait. I think we're waiting on Sirius to come back anyway, so.
There we go. See? Immediately. There it is.
I'm gonna be
Really?
hanging out for a bit.
All right, Satobo is assigned to the mule. The mule. Rah, rah, rah.
Oh, hey. Look at this.
Foom is in. See? At least we know what we're doing. We're very good at troubleshooting now.
Yeah, we got this down.
Now we need to go back and start playing like old style games, like Mission Critical. Let's play Bard's Tale 1, like
Yeah, we'll figure this out.
All right,
Imagine
how
how
extended
awesome
memory
Bard's
versus.
Tale would be.
Hey, you, Optic and I have talked about this before, making boot discs like extended versus expanded memory and all this nonsense, like running Ultima 7 the Black Gate, but like, oh god, man, that sucked. I hated every part of that. Okay, Optic is in. Now we're waiting for Series and Inum.
Yep. Let me know as soon as Sears is in, and I'll charge him.
Booyah, I'm in, baby.
Series is in and ready to go. Hey, everyone. Hey, Deliman. Everyone who's in my chat, remember to head over to King Foom's chat. Please stay in my chat and idle, but please go to King_Foom, also known as bad_ass.
That's my
and you can go there for the chat that we'll be interacting with. So, all right, and I'm waiting on you.
Sometimes I have a lot of scenes on my OBS now that I'm more comfortable with it, but I have the tendency to not know what they are, so I'll be flipping through a bunch of them and run into Shade's dog or Eyeball Guy.
I wanted to have more scenes on XSplit, but I heard that the problem with that is that each scene counts against, even if it's not up and active, the scene still counts against the CPU usage, although my rig's pretty good now, so I don't know, maybe I shouldn't worry about that, but is that true?
I don't believe that to be true at all.
Is it not true?
It is true.
Is it? Because I have
It is
12
absolutely true.
running wireless laptop. I have 12 scenes, I want to say configured, but for Baldur's Gate I only use 3 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know about that. The only time I did run into problems though is if you were doing like say you had 8 scenes of game capture, like PC game capture. I did notice that would freeze up my XSplit from time to time.
Okay.
But I don't know if that was a CPU thing, but
Yeah,
that was the only issue even similar, but it was like all of a sudden I noticed I had Worms and Baldur's Gate and blah 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 and blah blah, the other 10 things from throughout the week, all kind of on their own scene.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you do have a bunch of captures, that they all run concurrently, from what I've been told.
But like things like, for example, like what Series does when he goes, sorry, Optic, what Series does when he goes off of his, I'll be right back or whatever Series, and you got that graphic, that's just another scene, right? That you just sort of switch to. But do you use OBS though, not XSplit, right?
I use XSplit mostly.
You use XSplit. Okay, cool. So you and I together.
Right now I'm using OBS though. Yeah, I just kind of go back and forth.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, right now I'm using OBS though.
Topkin says that Inam is not streaming. You know this, Inam?
What? I was.
Yeah. I also, I don't believe anything like title or media or any of that counts against you. That's just things that you check on or off. Like on mine, if I click on or off the optic,
right here.
like that doesn't do anything. It's just sitting there.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So maybe it's just, so titles are probably fine in static scenes, static still shots or whatever, but if you have another, cam capture or whatever. Yeah. What?
Right. Titles,
What
media
did you
files,
do?
all that's fine.
Who died?
Oh, look who's
Alright,
playing
sorry to
Series.
interrupt.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Who's playing Series today?
I know, right? I was trying to do it, but I couldn't initiate dialogue.
He talked to me. I didn't initiate a thing.
Here's a way out of that problem.
He's got a side quest already. Hello, friends. It is pleasure meeting you. You are heroes for Sword Coast. I am long way. Oh wait, that accent was totally wrong. Sorry. Hello, friends. It is pleasure meeting you. You are heroes for Sword Coast. I am long wait to meet you. I am Mendes of Waterdeep, quester of small truth in this land. We, that is, I, am in need of favor from you. I have a money for pay and a big heart for friendship. Can you help a gentle fellow in search for knowledge? I made up the hum part, but
That was good.
There you go.
Great ad-lib.
oh, thank you.
Yeah, your little.
I'm coming back from vacation. I'm just like, dude, go consult a library. I got nothing.
Like screw knowledge. I don't think it's all that. Although he
By this
says you
point,
mentioned
I just-
money. He has that.
You know how we've been playing. We go one, let's figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, info. We're all about info.
Or just be like, hey, bro, we're done with this game. Let me just chop you in half. We'll get on to beating it.
Let's,
Yeah, I'm out. This is the part where we murder.
you should have talked to us 50 hours ago.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm going with one.
Tragic things are happening in this unfair, how you say, world. The men with power, they hurt the men with none. They destroy things that teach us better life. I tell you true, it would be better if these men are not born. This Merchants League, these bad men, they find the island to the west. The island has a broken shipwreck. Very old shipwreck, they say.
Okay.
All right.
Can we at least pick to get on with it?
Get on with it, man.
Please.
Sounds good to me.
There we go.
Whoa. He's
Whoa.
like, see,
Really?
you pissed
No,
him off.
I will get on it.
The Merchants League sailors see markings on the ship. The shipwreck, hero, is Baldurin's. Ba, ba, ba. These men, they think that Baldurin had much treasure on his final voyage. Maybe this true, but ship also has many artifacts. Armor for Inominatus, gem bag for Optic, scroll case for Arv, and a bear cloak for Satolma. These things hold knowledge of Baldurin's fate. I wish to recover the ship's logbook. I will solve mystery of Baldurin's final voyage. Merchants League will destroy my artifacts to get treasure. More declarative statements will happen in this same speech. This must not happen. If you help me, I get things precious to me. You get treasure. Merchantmen get nothing. Everyone wins. No one loses. God above us. You will help, yes?
Loosest slots in town. What?
How you like? How you like? You come to Turkish bath. How you like?
Slots for people that may have misunderstood.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know. Might as well. I don't really care.
It sounds kind of awesome, frankly.
I love how, like, at the end of this journey, we're all just like, what? Whatever.
It's fine.
Let's go save some more. Whatever.
I mean, the thing is like, this is a part of the Tales of the Sword Coast, so maybe, like, the treasure isn't that bad. I don't know.
Comparatively, yeah, that's true. It's probably, you
We
know.
are in Olgoth's beard.
Right. That's
Yeah.
true. So, working towards a noble end, I cannot help you at this time. Foiling the plans of innocent merchants grates on my conscience. I'm just going to say this right now. Foiling the plans of merchants never grates on my conscience. Like, that is never, ever grated. Or I've had enough of this out of my way. So, are we assuming, like, 3, I guess? Either 2 or 3, obviously.
As long as he doesn't say Durlog's Tower, I'm good.
Go to Urlach's Tower. We're like,
Yeah,
go
we'll
to
find out
hell.
pretty soon. If he's like, oh yes, I just need you to go to the top of Durlog's
All
Tower.
we need is a dead cat, some mystery link.
5 giblets later. Okay.
I
So, yeah, 2 or 3, I think.
like
Two's
3.
fine. Oh, sure. Whatever.
Because the 2 is the like merchants happy, I like them thing. So I'm gonna go with 3.
Go
Yeah,
for
2
it.
is good for me.
What's up, Thor?
Okay. Starting off strong.
I
on that
charter
text.
boat forthwith. There is small problem though. These, of course, there always is. These men that find island are gods. No, they keep the sea sharks lot up. In Baldur's Gate, there is building in northeast of city called Merchants League Counting House. To find it, go northeast from Elfsong Tavern. The sea charts, they are in there. Most likely, captain of ship will have them. I don't know such things as chart retrieval, but you are hero, and it is no problem
Such
for heroes.
things as chart retrieval.
That is what
I had to
heroes
do like
do.
a double take on that. Okay.
Fortunately, I took chart retrieval 101 in college.
There might be
Yeah.
small danger, so I give you some gold for the charts. I wait for you here.
Right on.
So done
Sweet.
back as soon as I'm
Let's
able.
do this.
Yeah, I minored in chart retrieval.
chart
You know,
retrieval.
back in the day.
How much gold you speak of? I like the third one. I would be no better than a common, merchant.
Merchant. Really?
But that probably would not work out.
Yep.
I'd say either 1 or 2.
Okay.
2, just because now that we heard the story, I mean, come on, let's get
Yeah.
something fit. I'm cool with 2.
I can spare.
2,000.
I can spare 2,000 gold pieces for the charts.
Oh, not bad.
I'm gonna
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
And how much? My left boot is worth 2,000. You know.
Yeah. Right, seriously.
I go to the bathroom and 2,000 gold appears. Okay, like let's be clear here.
I think I'm totally
3.
down for 3. I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
else is, but
I am.
Yeah,
Alright.
that works.
3.
Okay.
Please, kind hero, I am not rich. I am poor scholar, is all I have. You help me. Turkish bath. You help me. Help me, you. Help me, you. You help. You help Mendes.
As I'll do, I'll go to this counting house and retrieve sea charts. Not sufficient for so dangerous an undertaking.
I would say.
I mean,
Victor
yeah,
guns.
two
We have
when
too much money to spend anyway.
money. But would he give you a chance to like talk to me? Whatever.
I mean, I think the key is to get items and XP is what we're looking at. I mean, it actually is true that we could probably have a couple of us, like Optic and some. I think Series is fairly close to leveling, right? So we could theoretically level you guys. So I don't want to drag it out, but the other hand, I mean, we have been having a good time. It's not like we've been bored.
Yeah.
So you know.
Let's do it.
And that's kind of the thing where I was thinking about that tonight. Like if we finish, I am kind of really excited to finish it, but then I'm like, not.
Well, remember Baldur's Gate 2, man. Everything you love about Baldur's Gate 1, you know this because you played it. Everything you know about Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2 is times 50. I love Baldur's Gate 1, but 2 is amazing. So good.
It's like that Star Trek trailer. I am better at what? Everything.
Everything.
No, and that's not what I'm saying. I mean, we still have Baldur's Gate 2, the Icewind Dales if we want them.
Yeah.
I mean, there are options to continue this trend here, but I'm just, I don't know. So yeah, let's just do, I don't know what you guys, how much side stuff you want to keep doing, or if we want to go. I don't know.
Honestly, I've been having so much fun with this, and I've never played this before. So as much as we can drag from this, I'm up for it.
That sounds
it's just,
good.
What everyone else wants to do.
Before we answer it, I just have to say that in Foom's chat, Winner by Habit just came in, and because I was doing the voice, all I could hear, I thought for a minute the Mendes came to the chat and was like, "Hello, everyone. Everyone remember me. Not hello. Good to see you. You helped me. Chat. You helped me, chat. Turkish bath chat. You helped me, chat."
Awesome.
Sorry. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's go to this counting house and take out some merchants.
Of course I remember. What's up, man?
All right, yeah, let's do it. Let's just freaking do it.
Please hurry, friends. I need chat soon. Merchants prepare ships as we speak.
All right.
I mean, we really haven't done very much inside the city of Baldur's Gate, to be honest.
No.
Dude.
Ah!
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't even.
This is all you, Foom.
No.
This is all you, Foom.
What? Hey, hello.
I want some pirate. No, not silent, quiet, Foom.
To the fish in the 7 seas. Ain't seen ye before. Knew ye be. Let's go ahead.
Knew ye be.
Last night. Knew ye be? New B-I.
Be ye
yeah,
new?
Verily, here I am, here to meet a gentleman scholar by the name of Mendes. Indeed, it is my first visit to lovely Elglas Beard, situated on the lovely Sword Coast. A short carriage ride down from. This is like when you win like travel to like a game
Right.
show. Lovely Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
At the our mate, born and raised in the beard of me, got Brian to me, a sea shanty on me breath. Yeah.
Now, brine in me blood, dude. Definitely brine in me blood.
Cut it off. Brine in me blood and a sea shanty on my breath. What does that smell like?
It's like a sea shanty.
Like what? No. No. Damn it! I had a joke and I forgot. It's that disease that you cure with oranges. Whatever. Smells like. Somebody knows.
Smells like victory. I don't know.
Anyways,
Your shingles with oranges. Do you really? Continue.
3, man. I think brine in me blood myself.
3.
Do it.
brine in me blood.
Hit 3.
Agreed. Taking it. 'Tis a lie, as sure as Mrs. Mallory got the pot. I knew how I'd laid on your lovely form for this day.
Oh, he's taking a fancy to you, Foom.
Hey, way to go, you know.
All right. Oh, is this Inam or
Yeah,
Foom? It's Inam?
Who's reading it? I'm the one who's clicking it.
Oh,
I know you're
Inam.
clicking it.
Oh, the barbarian is making some
Sneaky,
moves.
sneaky.
and just the answer was scurvy.
Scurvy.
Scurvy, okay.
Scurvy. It was whatever.
Ard, you fancy on a toss in the hay with me, Inamanitis?
Oh gosh.
You're lucky that that's not an actual. So
I don't know this dude. What?
I can't speak this language, so I'm going off of what you guys said.
I think as long as you just mutter a lot, go R, and then spit some tobacco at the end of it, you probably can't
Yeah.
go wrong. Like,
My only feller Mendes. I guess one, or do we tell him? Does he care? Who is this guy? That's all I'm.
One.
I'd say 1.
One. That's fine.
All right.
Mendes, he's a grim sort. Never a kind word, or I was your auntie. I assume you know him.
I would love if you switched into 1 immediately, like, perhaps you could share your perceptions of the fellow. Like, after you were like, Brian and me Scarvy blood, you know?
Just, keep going with 3, though. He's a miserable scallywag, he is. Known him long, have you?
Right, which in pirate speak means you love him like a brother, right? So,
All right, we're going 3 then.
Mendes came to the I don't even know how to read that.
to the beard, to the beard, to the beard.
To the beard this season past. Bottled substances place he did. He claimed he claimed TB from Waterdeep. He's new on the block. Everybody say hi from Waterdeep. But no fellers for the City of Splendors, and they can't speak the common tongue as good as I done. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, the pyrotonics are hard to deal with here.
I love it. All day, right? As well as I do, you mean?
Yeah.
Nay, better. Wherever he's from, men just darn like to mix with common donuts, whatever. He keeps to himself in this house for the most part. He leaves for a few days every month is all. Just all of you know it. I'm afraid. I'm frightened. I think, Callahan, you've been very helpful. So is he just telling us where he is, or what? What did this do? May the fish always bite for you. A bloody miracle ye be. Many things to eat, and the fish your bait find most delectable. Oh my God,
That's tremendous.
I almost have to hit 2.
You have to hit 2. That's awesome.
Keep it going.
Finish up strong. Finish up strong.
Come on, y'all. That one is simple. All right, man. Wow, wow, that was the thing.
That occurred.
All right, the reclusive. That was cool.
That's like
Now,
5
I'm gonna
minutes
get
of my
back to the
life.
party before someone else.
That you'll never get back. Arr,
Yeah,
matey,
we'll
that's
never
5
get
minutes
back.
of my life that I'll never have back, you scurvy dog.
I could have spent those 5 minutes running around. I mean, come on, dude.
Exactly.
I'm kind of impressed I found that person before you did.
He could have
That
spent
is
those 5
true.
minutes causing another 5 minutes.
That's true.
Always.
So, okay, so all right, we have to go back to Baldur's Gate to take care of that, and then after that, we're supposed to head to Candlekeep, right? Like, those are our 2 remaining things we have to do, I think,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
basically. So, now, also, I know that Inaminatus has been desperately desiring armor. So, I guess when we get back to Baldur's Gate, we could look for that armor. We could try to go to Baragost and get the armor first. We could hope that we find armor when we're raiding this merchant. I mean, when we're repurposing the sea charts. So, you know.
Yeah, I honestly don't think we're going to find anything in Baldur's Gate, just because we've already checked most of the shops. We've crawled in and out most of the areas, I think. Didn't we clear the map?
Probably. I don't know how many shops we went to,
crawled
though.
through all the shops myself.
You're like, well, when I say we,
I was like,
I mean
please
me.
let me find it.
If we do go anywhere, I have a full inventory, it seems, here.
Oh, I guess I didn't even check.
Chart retrieval.
Oh, wow, yeah,
I
I've
know,
got
yeah,
like
Burner, I'm
those
sorry.
scrolls.
Chart retrieval, you're right. Chart retrieval.
A mage robe that no one's using. Nor has it been identified. Hey, friend.
Hey, ya. Hey, ya.
That's
There
a
you
nice
go.
ossifier you have there.
Oh, wow, where'd these potions of heroism come from? But you're
Oh.
getting added to the pile.
Of what?
A knave's robe. What a
Potions
shock.
of heroism.
Oh, okay.
What did you think he said?
He said heroin.
Heroin, okay.
Potions
But
of
I missed
heroin.
the ism. Yeah.
Terrible
I was like,
drug.
yeah,
Them
those
habit
are some
potions.
Those are some potions right there.
It's a terrible
Old
drug.
world potion habits.
Yes.
I actually think Neverwinter Nights 2, I might be the only one out there that actually really loved. Like, truly, I love
Well,
Neverwinter Nights 2.
Mask of the Betrayer
really played
is
it.
supposedly amazing, and I've never played it. A DLC
Betrayer
for
is
Neverwinter Nights
awesome,
2.
but I love just the vanilla campaign, too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Neverwinter Nights are the only ones I never played. I have the gold edition, but I never got to play it yet.
You know, when we actually get up to Neverwinter Nights 2, I would love to do that so we could actually multiplayer. I think you can multiplayer my book, because I told you guys they made it into a mod. So it'd be pretty awesome to, like,
sweet.
multiplayer
Yeah,
through
yeah.
it, you know? That'd be pretty
Oh
sweet.
wow, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, so are we going, so what do we, should we go down to Baragost, or should we go up to Baldur's Gate?
Do Baragost. Get him his armor.
All right, let's get in on his armor. It's
Alright.
time to get in on his
What's
armor.
up? What's up, Alan? Have we gone to the shop in this town? I would have.
I was looking for it. Where is it?
Wait a minute, there's a shop?
Wait.
Hold
Which
on.
one are we?
Yeah.
Is it really?
I just homes. I see the
It's
inn.
a really good shop too.
All right, well, let's
I
look
don't
at the
know where
map,
it is,
because you
though.
can find it from the map. There's an inn, there's a home.
That's it.
We haven't looked bottom right, actually.
Right at that one square is probably exactly where it is.
It's like a smith.
That'd be
Hello,
ridiculous.
laddie. I'm the greatest smith in all the Forgotten Realm. God damn it.
Like there is good stuff at the merchant.
Shops
I'm just
inside the inn.
The Forgotten Corner of the Forgotten Realms.
The shop is
Saying it-
inside
Now,
the
wait.
inn.
That's
So
check.
we're closer to Baldur's Gate, right? Like, we're closer to
Yes.
there
Yes,
currently.
yes. That is correct. Sorry.
It'd be silly for us to go all the way down to Baragost right now.
I
We can
slammed
always
the
do
door
that
in
later.
Siri's face by accident.
I was wondering-
He's running. I'm like, wham!
Throw it in there. What is wrong with you?
So we got bartender in here, Galkin.
Gosh, get out of my way. There we go.
What do you have to offer?
Is that it's the bartender?
He
Oh,
does have
It's
stuff.
this guy right here, or I think. Oh no, it's.
Yeah, he does have armor.
Oh,
What
no.
kind of armor are you looking for in him?
Splinter chainmail, like plus a lot.
Holy crap! What is that?
Good call.
I can't-
A
can't
ring of
initiate
invisibility. Oh.
We need our permissions.
But okay.
I
There's a
can't-
ring of
we can't
invisibility
do
here
each
for
other's
a
stuff.
mere 14,000 gold.
That's a good question. We'll get to it when we get to it, Warden. Just somebody do with the mod support more than 4 players. We'll see.
Let me give you permissions right now. And there's some awesome stuff that he's selling, guys. There's a +3 staff I already saw in there. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Permissions. Permissions. Here we go.
We also need permissions to be able to like look at each other's inventories and stuff.
Is it Alkin, or who were you talking? I don't see. Or the bartender.
Yeah, I don't know what in my inventory
it's the bartender.
It's the bartender. Okay.
Supposed to get rid of.
Just give me a second here.
Pistol, what's up, dude?
Okay, so everyone has now officially not everything but pause ability. Okay.
All right, sweet.
All right.
What do we got?
It just hurts, coming up. I still remember our roots selling stuff that's like worth 1,000 and like.
Yep. Selling a goddamn Knaves robe. So tired of Knaves robes.
Oh, dude, Arv, you remember the amulet I was telling you about that makes you immune to all that crap? It's actually on this guy.
That makes you immune to what?
Yeah,
oh, the one you were telling me about last night?
Yeah, it makes you immune to charm, confusion, fear, domination, ESP, detect alignment, hold, stun, psionic, sleep.
Wow, what? Wait, where is this guy?
Yeah.
Do want? Where is this thing?
Oh, it's not constant though. You have to use it.
It's charges.
Didn't somebody need bolts
Yeah,
before
it's
too,
charges.
or did we get those? Because I see bolts of lightning, bolts +1.
That would be
let me
optics then, I
check.
think.
All right, I checked, and unfortunately, he doesn't have anything.
God
I
damn
seem
it.
to be.
I mean, well, he has a lot of stuff. He doesn't have any armor.
I need to know what I can sell before I start buying anything.
Oh
So
my
if you want-
God! There's a cloak of displacement here.
I was just
Yeah,
running
that's
across that, dude.
We were all like, "Oh, look! I wonder if anyone else noticed it." All of a sudden, it vanishes out of the inventory. Like, hey, what happened? It's a nice new cloak you're wearing, Foom.
So,
If someone wants to go through my
should I just
inventory.
take it and run?
So the cloak of displacement does
God.
is +4 against missile attacks, +2 versus death, breath, and wand. That's pretty badass. I mean, the question is, who is it that we're most worried about being attacked with missile attacks? I mean, like, is Foom the guy that we have to be concerned with? In which case, of course, you should get it. Like,
I would love it.
yeah, who does get shot the most?
Who should get shot the most? That's
Yeah.
the question.
I tend to
that's-
charge guys, and I eat bullets, but I don't know if that's a good enough reason for me to have
I
a
just
cloak.
noticed that anytime I start getting into trouble, I have
I'd
no way of really getting.
Throw it on the main healer if you can't
Eh.
figure out who. Always go to the main healer.
Sat, what do you have for equipment, Satobo? Like, what stuff do you need, man?
Well, see, my equipment is kind of, since I'm always shape shifting anyway.
Do you have like a claw sharpener? Like, what do you need? Like
So wait.
Who just
Yeah,
bought
how
it? I saw it disappear. Somebody bought it.
Somebody just bought it. It wasn't me. It is gone.
wasn't me.
Who bought it? Suspicion reigns.
Solo,
Who's got it? Looking through inventories.
I don't have it.
My inventory is full. I can't buy anything. So I have to. I don't. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to figure out what you guys have in here that I'm thinking you're purposely keeping here.
Who has it? Nobody. Wait.
So when I'm shape shifted, I just have whatever these forms have. I can't give them anything. And
Well, you have armor equipped right now.
yeah, that's what
Does
my
that not
human
apply
form-
to
it's
your
not,
forms?
it's not affecting me.
A certain dwarf who's been very
Okay.
silent seems to be wearing a cloak of displacement now.
I don't know what you're talking. I'm just trying to find the right items for the right
Hey,
people.
what?
You're not allowed to have the fast boots and the cloak. Stop it.
I was
You
looking.
have
I
to
was
give
looking
one of
through
those
inventory. Aha! There it is.
Again,
Wait a minute, what
there
armor
it
is
is.
Sirius is going to one-man this instance. That's how this goes down. That's the
You
way this
have-
works.
Oh, you have the ancient armor.
Sirius,
Oh, yeah.
you, my
You're-
friend,
you
are
get-
the most oriented towards being a thief of any character I've ever met in D&D. You should be a permano rogue. You seriously, like,
Maybe I should switch my character to a rogue.
And
in the
actually, I
next one.
forgot. I'm actually cool. I actually have Cloak of the Shield, which gives me armor class +5 versus missile weapons, +1 versus melee weapons. So
I don't have
it's
cloak
it's
at
all
all.
good, honestly. Like anyone who wants it, I just.
I,
take it
I
because
hear
there's someone
Deplacer
who wants it.
Cloak, and I kind of get a little excited. So I don't know.
Freaking take
I've
it.
got a nymph cloak which is giving me +2 charisma, so I do not want it because I like my cloak. Optic doesn't have a cloak right now. Foom, I mean Foom, if you sit back there and like rain death on everybody, the thing is that most of the time in you're getting hit by melee people. Like I mean, I guess you're getting hit. You could be getting hit by arrow.
If there's ranged guys and I'm taking them out, I get peppered like
Good there.
crazy.
All right, well then I say,
But
I mean,
that is not a. I don't think that's enough. Honestly, we should just figure out. honestly, who gets shot the most, like whenever we're in an actual battle. But
Yeah, I mean, not me and
If I
not
get better
series
armor, I
is all
think
I
I-
know.
yeah, if
The
I
rest
get
of
better
it is-
armor, I think it takes care of that problem too. But what I'm curious,
I usually take out
Series.
range, so I might get aggroed by range the most.
okay,
You know? I don't know. I don't know. I'll fight you to the death for this cloak. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know,
Dude.
but I want you to know that you'll die if you try to take this
One
from me.
man leaves, 2 men.
Yeah,
enter.
exactly.
what cloak do you have though right
Break
now?
a deal and spin the wheel.
Well, I gave my cloak to Ceres, which was slows down
okay.
melee attacks. It's like a +1 to melee attacks, and then +5 to ranged.
Okay.
Which actually, what is this? Because that might actually be +4. But then the saves. See, I might actually. You know what, Ceres, give me that one back. Because the thing
Okay.
is, like that cloak that I just gave Ceres actually has more against like range, if that's what we're talking about. This one is
That's
bonus
+5.
is the save throws. So who's getting hit by funk the most?
Be
you know?
aware, though,
Exactly.
Foom, that you have to actually use a charge in that to get it to function. It's not always on, whereas the Cloak of Displacement is always on. Now, charges are fine as long as you remember it, but I'm just letting you know
You
that.
have 18 of them. You have 18 charges on that thing, which is, I mean, we're at the end of the thing, so I mean that should be more than enough if that's what you want.
Charge. How do I even do that? No wonder. No wonder it's got so many.
Under
Go ahead
special
and,
abilities.
and equip it. If you look on your bottom bar, there's like a little bag. I think it's
It's be there. Okay.
F8.
If Arv
F8.
gets shot, he
So
dies.
you know what?
Exactly
Can I
better.
give it to somebody that might utilize that better, and I guess take the
Yeah,
displacement?
I can
because
take
it's-
it. I mean, if I'm tanking
Okay.
this the final boss, then I can just pop
Yeah,
that. It's fine.
yeah. Oh shit! Wow, charge things. So what was that under where like my charm beast or whatever was or?
I think it's F8. So if you look right next to your, can you cast stuff? I can't remember.
Or no, well now I don't have it, so I can't check. But
It's the little bag icon next to your
Okay.
It's in the middle section there. It just lights up.
I just use it like an item.
Yeah,
Oh, good
it's just
lord.
like a quick item slot, sort of.
Wow, that might have helped 18 times ago.
If only I had something to protect myself from the
Yeah,
cloak. The
well,
cloak is like, bro.
Against ranged attacks, yeah, dude, which I do get hit by a lot. Okay. yeah.
It's a
Oh,
pretty
man.
good book, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
serious
+1
question:
versus melee.
where
Yes,
did you
sir.
get the Enkeg armor at?
That one, dude, that was from someone in chat who kind of spilled out their guts and they were
Oh, so
like,
you're at the Nash. You found the
yeah, the Nashkel. The thing is, though, is I think that you can actually forge that armor.
Oh my god, do you see me
Yeah,
all
you can.
displaced? I love this thing.
And you
So
actually
can get.
you have the thing right there in your inventory. That skull.
Do we just need one of them?
Yeah, you just need one because they're heavy.
Where
as
do you
hell.
bring it?
Uh,
Where do you bring
I
it?
think it's Baragost, and I can equip that.
If we can both wear the, you can wear the Aheg armor. Really?
Because it counts as plate, but it's super light, so barbarians can wear it. So can Satobo. That's why I was asking him because I didn't think we claimed that piece, and I was gonna suggest we like go scurry it up.
Under the description it says that barbarians can't wear it.
Seriously?
Yeah, here you can try it on.
Okay.
You get the equipment in Baldur's Gate 2 once you import your character's topic and says, so if you have a +5 to missile, what? +5 to missile defense?
Maybe it was.
No, that's with the charge.
Yeah,
so
I
that's,
can't
we're
use it.
just
So
talking
never mind.
about
Oh,
it.
okay,
Actually,
okay, okay.
Damn it! I thought we found a really good out. But you're
Yeah.
I like how that went down though. Says barbarians can't wear it. I don't know. Try it on. I see like no fit. Like the pants are so
I thought the thing that fit the dwarf didn't fit in me.
Not Weight Watchers.
yeah. Barbarian need to keep up on Tai Chi.
Body and mind are one.
And Arv, what kind of staff do you have? Because that guy has a pretty good staff. I mean, you don't freaking use your staff though, so
But
screw
anyway,
it.
You know, when I do use it though, I have a staff spear +2, and it's so awesome that I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
Will you let Satobo try that on, see if it fits him or not?
I'm also selling these
Yeah, he's a druid,
bracers.
so I don't think so. But here we go.
I'm selling these
I know that
bracers
Foom can wear
AC8 because we tried these already. Like everyone tried them and none of them could use them. So I've actually sold a bunch of cloaks. You'll be happy to know you don't have to be my walking wardrobe carrier now.
Oh, thank you! Yay!
So because
I like that too, actually, because I know the barb has very high. Barbarian has very high wisdom, but what is your intelligence? You know,
Let me get over there. Let me get back to my actual
just
character.
imagining this character.
I'm extraordinarily
Okay.
wise with no
Intelligence.
knowledge at all.
17 wisdom, 10 charisma. So I like to think my character's a bright
Wait, what was the intelligence again?
14.
Bright young gentleman.
Ah, damn it! All right, I just wanted like high wisdom and like 0 intelligence.
No, I have no
Oh,
charisma.
just game round, blah blah. He like knows everything about everything, but messes
Has no
up
idea how
with-
to use it.
Like
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah, he's not talking about a rock. It's actually a tree, and it's kind of right. It's
No, I
pretty
like to think that my character is very smart and almost like monkish with his anger, but he just doesn't say shit at all. He communicates through giblets.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I'm picturing him as. Like if we were actually role playing this with D&D, and not just Baldur's Gate.
With the name Innominatus.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
stuff like that.
which
I
actually means
kind of
no name. So.
on this, but when I went up north, the first day it was raining, whatever, so we were just kind of chilling. I ended up picking up Knights of Pen and Paper for my iPad,
Yeah.
which is pretty brilliant. I love it. Like I said, I'm kind of late to the party on this, but that game is really, really fun.
I haven't heard of it before, so I'll probably be downloading that pretty soon.
Yeah, I
It's-
played it.
wait.
I have it on Android. It's super grindy, but it is kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's grindy. It's buy gold, but yeah.
Can someone do me a favor and buy? Oh wait, maybe. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'm having trouble buying these +2 bullets, and I've never been able to buy them in bulk, and I don't know why. Like he has them available, so.
All right. Arv, hold on, here we go.
Daddy, can I have +2 bullets,
I'll get the
Daddy?
beer for you.
Daddy.
I'll get the beer for you. Just don't look at them while I do it.
Don't tell your friends, man. I can't do this. Right.
Don't tell your mom.
Looking at my inventory, this is what makes me sad too. If anybody, I don't care if they're just a +1 or something. Okay, armor, I have the practical defense +3.
There you go.
Dale's protector,
Thanks, man.
the eyes of truth,
The
all
eyes
this
of
crazy
truth.
shit, and then old worn out boots.
And that. That's really all you have for boots. I don't have any boots yet either. There's like no boots at all.
No, old worn out boots. I figure they're better than better than nothing. So
Yeah.
I have
I think
Talos
there's
as
only
a
a couple
gift.
boots and.
So I have
Baldur's
electrical
Gate.
resistance. That's my big thing.
You're electric.
I
So
got
you can
speed.
you could take down Electro by yourself.
Oh, you can take that head back though, because I can't walk with it.
there aren't many boots in either Baldur's Gate games. I can't imagine really how many fancies. Like what do you really do with that? Like speed and I don't know, and not getting like webbed or
It
something
just
like that.
gave
But
me gigantic shit.
All I read was the mule is now overcumbered, like underneath in the.
Time to shapeshift into an actual mule.
So I may or may not be looking up armor right now.
I'm ready to go when
And
you guys
cloaks.
As I was in inventory, I was watching. All of a sudden, I see it switch to the bear icon. I'm like, oh, I see someone has decided to take. And he's so angry. Like that's why the bear's so angry. He's like, so tired of having to carry shit. God, son of a.
Freedom of movement. That's another one too. I know I asked this like every session, but when did they introduce attacks of opportunity? Again,
At least in, I
Like,
believe it's
Either 3 or
3.0.
3.5.
later.
It was
yeah.
either 3 or 3.5, yeah. And honestly, I don't really have a problem with them, but I also grew up on 3 and 3.5, so it was just kind of always there. So,
Yeah.
like, this whole FACO thing is just, like, making my brain
That
hurt.
was honestly, like I said, I started on first edition, like the oldest shit you could get, literally.
Yeah.
But my main was this, like THACO, like that was where I was, I don't know, old enough to understand it more, and really got into the rules and whatnot, and didn't just kind of roll dice and make up my own shit. Like with first edition, that's until you really learn it, it's just kind of like cool. I'm gonna roll up a monster
Yep.
and something, and whatever. But yeah,
I'm ready
this
to go when
was,
you guys are, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I'm-
letting you know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna go outside. But yeah, THACO, that just made so much sense to me. Like I got that.
Wait a minute.
Oh, dude, Foom, you look awesome, man. You're like super blurry.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, I like.
You're
like
displaced.
Yes.
What? Oh. Where are you
I'm
all
looking.
the time?
Getsuga, just kind of starting slow, selling stuff, buying stuff.
What?
It's not like regular, RPGs you might be more accustomed to, where you just have like 8 billion awesome ass swords and things and whatnot. It kind of got to plan stuff out.
Templar,
I'm really
I do like 4th edition. I finally have gotten away from it. I run a campaign myself, and I'm starting to move now into the D&D Next because I was part of the playtest. So I'm starting to actually play a little bit more of that because I want to go back to the Theater of the Mind stuff. I liked 4th edition, but there are some serious flaws in it. It's too reliant on the tabletop. It's too reliant on miniatures. and it makes every combats are slow. No matter how much you streamline, and I've been DMing for 25 years, it doesn't matter. Well, 20 years anyway.
See, that sounds horrid because I know like D&D, but
slow.
I couldn't imagine like a fight is going on.
It's just too slow. It's because it's too tactical. I mean, like, it's very balanced, but there is some truth to the idea that they did kind of take an MMO and basically put it into tabletop form. That said, I still think there's a lot of good aspects to Fourth, but as a DM, I got tired of having every combat encounter. It shouldn't take that long to level someone. It shouldn't take, 3 hours to run a combat, and that's coming up with every streamlining thing I can do. So,
Yeah, and just to again get Suga, yeah, no worries, man. It's old school D&D rules. Even at the levels we're at now, I mean, you might see level 7, something like that, be like, oh, what level 7 did you guys just start? No, it's a very different type of game, slower paced, strategic. There's a lot going on in the background, that kind of stuff. So there might be times like this. Plus, I don't know, we're just hanging out and bullshitting.
Yep.
That happens a lot.
Okay. Quick question, guys. The Protector +1, the amulet that's in here, armor class +1, saving throws +1. I'm currently running around with a Bloodstone gem necklace. Would this actually benefit me, or is that going to be the same armor class bonus I'd get from armor?
The problem is not so much that. The problem is that a lot of us have been having trouble equipping necklaces because the bonuses don't stack with rings and cloaks and various things we have. So I thought, although I don't remember for sure, that you'd already tried it. I mean, we have 72,000 gold, so I don't mind you taking a flyer. No.
+1 and damage +2 on my only other.
No, it's just the fact that, remember, most necklaces won't work because we already have, like Arv was saying, stuff won't stack. I swear to God, all my jewelry is cosmetic because I can't wear anything. So
yeah,
I'm trying to.
And I think that's been happening to most everybody because we all have some kind of sweet ass gear. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave it then. Never mind. I'm following.
Yeah, it's great stuff, Getsuga. If you get into it, it's not for everybody, but yeah, it's deep. It's a deep RPG.
It's awesome.
Very deep.
Yeah.
Really is awesome. It's good to be playing with you guys again. I'm glad you had your camping trip, but I'm glad you're back and fresh from.
You know what I did on that rainy night too? I made my bard party on my iPad. So suck it.
I love how this anti-technology. Nope, just me and the fish and the beer. The first night, the first thing you're like, so I played Knights of Pen and Paper, and I made this.
Well, we got there really late, and plus it was raining, so it was kind of like, well, what are we gonna do? So that was the night I had.
I was just once a gamer, always a gamer. It was kind of funny.
Oh yeah. He can't help it, man.
All right, let's go. Let's head out. Are we going to?
I was telling my wife about that too. Is like even if you're gaming up there, whatever, it's at the cabin, man. It's totally different. It just doesn't matter.
I have played at my mother's house before I ended up selling my mother's place. We grew up in Connecticut, kind of a little bit out in the country, I guess you'd say. And so the last thing we did before we sold it on Memorial Day weekend a few years back is we had an epic one-shot D&D campaign over 3 days. And let me tell you what, a face-to-face D&D campaign with a bunch of friends that you're just playing face-to-face at, like in this not a cabin, but it was like it was a home, it was a log home actually. That's awesome. Like, I mean,
yeah, dude, I was thinking about that, like D&D at my cabin. That would be perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
I'm telling you, with just like, and we've used even like candles and like oil. Get
drunk and start LARPing outside. Like.
Yeah.
As long as we're not casting that, I'm sorry.
Right?
Hey, no, I mean, listen,
if you're not casting it, I'll be the first one to put on a tinfoil helmet. Let's go.
I will too. I will LARP the hell out of your lake place. Are you kidding me? We will shame Pickles so quickly.
All right, so we're going to Baldur's Gate now. The question is, the Elf Song Tavern. I'm trying to remember where the hell that was in Baldur's Gate.
Northeast.
Northeast? Okay.
It's northeast, yeah. That's what the dude said, so
right.
Should be good.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Chaos. Good to be back, man.
Should be one of these.
Armada Shrine, Blushing Mermaid, Splurging Sturgeon. So maybe we haven't found it yet?
I like how you guys do the map, and I'm just like, click on the dwarf. God damn it!
You said it was northeast from
Told you I
the
can.
merchants thing.
No, it's on the ground.
Yeah, I actually love it here, man. Talking about all the traveling and things, and seeing different places. I really love Minnesota. Like 20 minutes from me, we have Minneapolis, huge music scene, crazy shit if you want it. Where I'm at, just kind of like a big city, but we're right outside of it. And then 3 hours away, it's like nature, and that's it. Like you are up north, so it's kind of got a little bit of everything. I really like it here.
Cool,
dude. I don't know how to get over there, man.
Merchant League counting houses at the bottom.
Do you need me?
I'm gonna run in there
guys?
and try to cause some havoc.
Hold on, Bear. I've got to give something to you. Let me get
Wait,
up to
wait,
you.
wait. What did you
Get
say?
the other
Merchant League
side.
Counting House? What? That's where we're going.
There you go.
Oh, it's right here. I need to unlock then.
Top Gun, it's
I
hard
thought
to
it said it was
explain the
north
old
and south.
DVD commercials.
It's from there.
But just picture Milton Berle with underwear in his
Boom,
hand.
you're awfully blurry.
I love it.
And he used to say something like, I do everything in my BVDs, so I also LARP in my BVDs.
He's not Foom. He's Foom now. Hey, Inam, are you aware that you're slow because you're encumbered?
I tossed that at the bear, so
Hey,
I'm
Octave,
fine
can
now.
you open this door up for us?
Ah.
Actually, I like to think of myself now as foom,
Foom,
Am I turning into the schlepper? Am I just schlepping stuff?
I mean, it's what happens when you name yourself the
What do
mule.
you- Yeah, exactly.
It's like calling yourself like the luggage cart and being shocked when people are like, "Can I put my bags on you?" Like, why,
Oh,
guys?
dude, I broke the door open. Nice.
You just bashed it open? That's subtle.
Christ.
Oh, great.
Oh, what?
I'm not in there yet.
Stand and hold,
I'm in there
citizen.
either.
What business do you have with the Merchants
Broke the door,
League?
let the weaklings go.
Goddamn.
Oops. I can't do that.
I am seeking passage. I'm the pizza delivery guy. No, I'm seeking passage west aboard one of the League's ships. I'd like to examine a list of expected ports of call. Is there one available within? That sounds.
Two.
legit.
I don't know why I've always had a thing for that word.
My business is precisely that. Peon.
My business.
If you were meant to know, your superiors would have informed you, I'm sure. Now, please let me pass before I cause a scene, or I'm here to clear my debts with the League.
I know how my bar party would roll. Whatever.
I know, right? Seriously. Freaking bard party.
But that's the thing, bards. Sorry. Oh my God, this is gonna be a bad one tonight. I'm all excited off vacation. But there's like what 4 different types of bards. There's like the jester, the blade, the bard, and something else. So I mean, it's not like everyone would have to be a bard. Like, anyways, go on.
Different bards. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, like, obviously 2 is the get the hell out of my way bluff, and we'll see. I got my 18 charisma working. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Doubt it. Give it a shot though.
I've got my
Sure.
10 charisma, so I ain't saying shit.
What's up, Cairo? I used to think I had a lot of charisma, and then I don't know.
Yeah, you just like look at your sword and then look at them, and that's kind of what
I
your
like to
charisma
think I'm just
is.
sitting in the corner
Oh.
sharpening my sword, just like I'm waiting.
Yeah.
He's like, right. As you will, but I urge you to conduct swiftly, as I have little patience for your tone. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to head over here and act supercilious towards someone else.
Wow, you actually talked your way out of it. Way to go. Oh,
I do what I
Midwest.
can.
I know.
Okay, let me save it actually before we talk to anybody.
Let me
else.
get close to
What are
you
we,
before
what are
you
we
piss
doing
off
here
Should I
again?
something
eat
like
there?
smack.
Okay.
What are we
Max.
trying? Oh, this sea shark.
I'm trying to get these C charts. Chart retrieval.
I love
Oh,
this
man,
dude.
I'm gonna
We got
look at
a
all these
bear,
little-
a blurry guy,
Probably gonna be on some
a dwarf that runs like
yeah, a
Oh,
freaking
power.
The fastest dwarf you've ever seen.
9-mile-an-hour dwarf.
Sat, why don't you go and work your magic pretending to be a guard again?
And I just love how too, like everybody walking around the shop. It just looks like chaos. Like
It's controlled chaos. It's like the chaos. What?
Oh,
boy.
goddamn.
Oh, sweet. All right, floor number 2.
I know you guys think it looks ridiculous, but I kind of like my character's longhorn helmet that he's got going.
I'd be almost ready for the salts. Who be bothering me now? I would say
The
that'd be
salts?
like,
Like the bath salts? That's what are we
Salts,
talking
yeah.
about here?
yeah.
Yo, you don't want any of that. Carp, if there's anything else you'll be needing before you set sail?
Hey, I think you got your splash screen up.
Excuse me, good sir.
How the
but
hell did-
Just
Oh, I
gonna
was
read
typing.
that.
direct me to your sea charts that I'm in them for a while. No big deal.
Where is it?
Anybody watch American Dad?
No, silly.
No.
Silly.
Like there's like Chinese spies like dressed like what is it, Norwegians or something like that. Anybody know anything about launch codes?
That's awesome.
Like that's what 3 sounds like to me. Like and sea charts? Can we check those out?
Could you direct me to your C charts that I may examine them? Really?
Yeah, what?
Could you give me to your obviously top secret items so I could steal them?
Hey,
Let's be direct.
I say go 1. I don't know.
1, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yes,
1 sounds good.
IEB with the league, then a jug of this town's hardest liquor would make for fine departure. Now, see, this guy can handle an accent without overblowing it. If you'd be so kind, old Detranian brews a vile swill out of the trick. You can find the old coot. That's a term that needs to come back too.
Old coot,
And
yeah.
the blushing mermaid.
It's a term whose time has come.
Get some
So
boobs.
off to the mermaid.
Okay,
Is
well,
that where the
well
charts
before we
are?
do that, let's get the charts before we go running off to get someone.
Yeah.
We completely forget what we're doing. We're like, yeah, let's go get some booze. Everyone's like, wait, what? We come back to the town. How'd you guys do? Well, we got
Wait,
this
we
beer.
don't have to get
this
him
beer.
drunk to get the charts.
Oh wait, maybe.
you
Hold
know-
on. Wait. That's a good point, actually.
Minneapolis actually have like a club called.
Yeah, we need to
Because
appease Captain Talarkiris before I can get a good look around. He wants some swill from a man named Detreni. Yes, let's go get him drunk and then go get the charts.
Yeah.
So I can't loot this area.
I would recommend against it.
The other guy said
Things
the
I
charts
do.
were on the person of somebody, so.
The things you don't do, you mean, series. The things I don't do
Not
for you guys.
The things I have to refrain from.
Nobody will see me.
All right, the blushing mermaid. Where's
It's
the
all the way
on the left
west.
side.
What's up,
means,
Lennox?
okay, so that means we need to. So we need to depart and then immediately return back in on the west side, which is ridiculous. But
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Right,
Yeah.
It's just south.
so head out here. You can't
It's
get
really
here there
dumb.
from here. It's ridiculous.
Coming back.
Right, what's this one? Sorry. Entertaining myself over here. Where are you? Slash fixing my.
let's
Do you know
see.
how to pull up Takabot's commands? You mean like, isn't it just exclamation point command? I don't know.
Yeah, but you have.
You have to put a
You-
T in there.
Yeah, but you had Itaku set it up to where only you can. Oh, not on.
That is true,
Oh.
Lennox. I think
Top
only
right.
I action.
But that's on Destructoid. We're on Foom. We're on
I don't-
Kingdom of Foom.
Like,
So.
I don't think I have a taco in here anymore. It's just it's,
Maybe
it's
Can we do it?
No.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I know what we did wrong. Just go down again. I'll fix that. Sorry.
Oh, for your channel.
Head
oh, I don't
straight
know.
west. Just the place straight west. And then we leave immediately and go straight back east.
Oh yeah, just T list then.
There you go.
Exclamation
Sweet.
point T list, and you should be good.
So dumb.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, like,
it's
what?
Pretty stupid.
There's the blushing mermaid. All right, let's go get some awesome booze.
I don't know. I kind of think Itakubat's pretty handy, but
Not trigger
Yeah.
list,
Ah!
actually
Jason,
commands.
What?
Whoa. And sorry, just for this, hit him up, Lennox. Do you have? I'll hook you up if you need it with his Twitter, whatever. He's out there. I'd hit him up. Maybe he's having issues as well. As you know, it's he runs it
Yeah,
on his
it
own
does-
servers.
it
and
does
stuff,
run
so.
off of his own.
Ours the Norwegian?
All right, take him on,
How many
Sat.
times-
I feel like you got the
Wow,
Norwegian
yeah.
accent going on.
Has this happened where like, hold on, how many times have it happened where like I've run into someone and then like Art gets stuck talking to the creepy guy?
It's true.
Right.
Happens so often.
I be Laza. You be Arvis Redcloak. Don't try to deny it. You should not have come to Baldur's Gate. You given me warning before, but you ignored them. Now you must pay. Sorry, but Laza must kill.
It's like if Arnold Schwarzenegger beat the crap out of Kermit the Frog. This is what you end up with.
I kind of got a big, giant, buffed out like roid rage Yoda. Kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Don't you must. Yeah. Wait a minute, you big oaf. Why would you think that I'm Arvis Redcloak? Do I look like I could be that kind of hero? Arvis Redcloak is a juggernaut of destruction with
Juggernaut of
huge
destruction.
boots and tracks of land and flaming eyes and a flooring voice. My companions and I, we're just normal folks. So I could say that,
nice.
or I'm really starting to get tired of threats. Everywhere I go, I'm threatening you, big lug. You're going to end up like all of them, or just let us go.
You know, I think if you add all of our
One is
characters,
really
together,
appropriate, or like not appropriate, but really fun, and then 2 is totally appropriate. Like really, dude.
Yeah,
I-
we're kind of
you know,
tired of it at this point.
Even if you're like role playing, I'm just
Yeah.
saying like everywhere we fucking.
2's appropriate. I just like 1 because it's fun, but 2 is probably,
yeah.
I don't know. But I'm good with either one. It's up to you
Do
guys.
we need the dart thrower again? Like,
We need to
Just,
get
like,
that guy's
carry around
corpse
his
and just
hand
dump
or
him like
something,
Mike dropped the dart
Yeah,
thrower all
throw
the
him
time.
in front
yeah, everywhere. This guy. I really like to.
Just throw his body into a room before we enter it. Like, poosh, like who's that? Oh my god, and it's the dart thrower. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? I'm good with 1 or 2. Doesn't matter.
Go to.
Let's take him.
Crush your to
Lars, I will crush you now. Crush you to paste.
the question is, am I in here yet? Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, Foom.
Oh,
I'm trying to get the
boom.
hell out of here, man.
I'm in now.
All right.
Rage.
Let's see.
Let
Who
me
gets
at him.
derp? This is
Trying to
getting
come right up north.
annihilated, man.
Be alright. I'll be alright.
Hit him. Hit him.
I got
Oh,
stuck
some
in
got
bats. I was bouncing
There
off
we
you
go.
guys.
There we
Yeah.
go. Nice done. Well done.
It was me.
Very good.
Yep. Foom did the killing blow. Nice.
Well
Tons of
done.
necklaces, dude.
Too bad, Lars.
And we got gauntlets.
You got
There you go, bud.
Laza.
Like Norwegian.
Series is just standing over the necklaces.
Next, when you get into the deeper
Give me
stuff
that
of
mess.
a Taku bot, I always have to have like a Taku on Skype and walking me through it. So I don't know. I'm sorry.
I think there's a command list page for a Taku bot too.
Yeah,
Find
there's.
the booze.
Whoa, sorry about that.
Gauntlets. Oh, it's another set. Whoop. God, what?
Whoops.
Crap.
Oh.
What?
My bad.
They're just like running around the edge.
You must save us from this wretched iron.
Why shed such tears over a crisis that is far more political than personal?
Yeah.
We are doing all we can, friend, but such salvation is a slow and troubled process.
Option 3. Iron? No.
Oh yeah, that's this whole thing.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I like one though. It's what? Why? Well, I suppose I don't know because it's probably hurting everybody. 2?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know.
Why must evil always be so fleet of foot, while good loiters behind, holding back like an embarrassed younger brother? I pray that the gods may someday grant us swifter heroes.
Oh my God! Lay off
I
the
felt
Jane
like
Austen
slap
lady.
in the
Good
face.
God.
Like,
So,
dude, 60 hours is not a long time to save the world.
I mean, really, like we're moving pretty quickly. So I got these gauntlets are Zaranus' second sword arm, and it gives anyone +1 to Thaco that can equip them. So it's
Yep.
up to whatever anybody wants.
I'm good. I can't use them.
Gives anyone what?
+1 to Thaco.
I already have it.
Put a T
Yeah,
in
the
front of
better one.
settings,
I don't
Lennox.
set-
See if that works.
Everything
I think yours
goes.
is like +1 to damage and Thaco, I think.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I've got-
again, that's kind of been my build. I have a +2 to Thaco on mine with missile weapons. So.
Okay.
Or, yeah,
Yeah,
with
the
weapons,
graphics may seem a little dated. The game did come out 15 years ago, so the graphics aren't modern, but they have held up pretty well.
I think they have
Yeah.
too, because there's a lot of nuance. I think in this,
I love the
in the
Infinity
movement.
and for being how it is. I mean, it just got so much detail still and like richness to it. I don't know.
I love it. I really do. But I mean, it's like you guys said, it's not for everyone. I mean,
Yep.
So.
As someone who came into it rather late, I enjoy it at least.
All right, we're gonna go
Yeah,
get this
so-
booze, by the way.
But yeah, my gauntlets give me Thaco +1 and then damage
Yep,
+2.
here's the sooner
Damage.
Sailor
Oh,
here.
damage +2.
I
Wow,
heard
that's good.
I before he does. Oh, but before he does, he's requested a bottle of your foulest swill.
So 2, right?
I guess just obviously 2. Yeah. My foulest swill, is it? Pfft. Okay. He always asks for more, but he'll never thank you for what he's had. His crew found themselves in a dozen kegs of that foulest swill, and I've not seen nary a coin for the brewing of it yet.
This is dragging out.
How much does he owe you? Yeah, right.
Just pay
So
him off.
it's no surprise that he's sent me to get him at least one last bottle rather than come himself, right?
Final bottle. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Psh.
Because I don't really give a crap about how much he owes him.
Well,
Alright,
well,
that works.
I guess
But I'm just saying, but it's no surprise.
don't care.
Oh, that's probably why he sent us. Great. Okay.
that's kind of like a so you should give us our stuff, clown. Isn't that what he's kind of right? Like, I mean, shouldn't we just tell
Or
him how
is-
much he owes him so we can
maybe
give him money?
reading it wrong. So I thought we were more like agreeing. Okay, so maybe I think I'm misreading it.
It's the whole like like type of like what I'm saying.
Oh, it's like a sarcastic deal. Oh, okay.
I
yeah,
thought.
or that's so. Oh, it comes as no surprise that he sent me to get him one last bottle rather than come himself. The throws me off. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not that big deal. I don't care.
He's gonna
We
say
can always go 1 and then just say no, like we're not gonna pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, I'm a bear, I will eat you.
all right, 1
Throw the bear at you.
900 gold.
That's it.
That's nothing.
Oh,
Whatever.
please, man.
Oh, sorry, we're rich. My bad.
Pay you 900 gold for a bottle of Screech. That's rather steep, don't you think?
Proposal, I'll trade you a jug of my finest if you'd be so kind as to relieve me of his debt. Now, is it worth it? Because we're gonna how much money? 2,000, or was that it? Was that
We
the
don't
2,000?
even, we don't even get the option to.
Oh, no, that was the sea charts one.
We don't get
That's
the
what we're
option
going
to actually do it.
We got to do 1 because that's as close as 1 is kind of like really, but it doesn't say no, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right. 'Tis madness to even ask. Perhaps I can still convince the Merchants League to cover it.
You have
much
too much
faith
faith
in
in the league, my friend. Allow me to pay you the captain's 900 gold. Let's do that, right? Because we got a
Yeah.
billion.
I just have this picture like us taking a bunch of gold coins and it's like flinging them in his face. Here,
Exactly.
whatever. Here.
Here, we got this out of the petty cash drawer, punk. Like,
Somebody put down the red carpet as we walk out the door. Here,
right.
gods, allow me to send you a jug of Detranian's Balor Ale in gratitude. I brew it with pimento shaped from Helm Shan, whatever that is, to give it that extra kick. All right, right on. Whatever you
All
do.
right.
Sweet.
It's a kind of strange exchange because he's like, it's a little much, don't you think? It's like, oh, here you go.
Thank you for the
Okay,
gift.
journal updated. C charts. Let's see what we got here.
And did we find anything interesting on him?
I hope he
Couple
appreciates the
scrolls.
favor.
And a giant club.
Yeah, the scrolls are useless.
Oh.
They're not worth it.
I took his
Put
gold
in the
already.
scroll
He had like
back.
3 necklaces too.
So who wants these gauntlets that I don't need? It's just
I'm-
Thaco +1.
Just
Totally.
sell them. Unless Sat, Sat, do you have gloves, bro?
No, I don't have many things, so I can wear 'em.
You do have. I'm not sure how much those gauntlets give you as far as AC. Probably not very much though. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't think they give him AC at all. They just give him Thaco +1.
And I
Okay.
think I've really enjoyed that too. Just throwing it out there that, like, I've really become like attached to my equipment. Everything's cool except for my boots. But it's almost one of those like RPG wise. It's like, you know, I don't
I
know,
wouldn't
you
give up
get
those
old
boots. Yeah, exactly.
I'm
If you're a
kind
badass
of not there at all.
might keep like your entire life. I've had Fangborn, my sword, you know, for 20 odd, you know, whatever.
Yep.
It's nice so you're not just constantly like, oh, switching to the next newest, better thing.
Gives you like +1 damage on like the maximum. It's like no change at all. Like when you change weapons in this game, it's like legit.
Yeah. Yep.
There's like
yeah.
a real reason for it. Yeah.
Let's head
I
out
do,
west so that we can go back to the northeast.
I'm very much that way with Spider's Bane. That's kind of like it's
Yeah.
just a sword. Damn it.
I
Yeah,
think
so
we're missing the mule.
Spider's
A
Bane's so
blade.
good.
There you are.
I've gibleted so many things with that sword. I don't even want to switch it.
Oh, my bow, all yeah, no, I'm attached.
Let's see.
Even like
I'm just completely not that way with my armor at all. I'm like, I'm ready for a change.
yeah, only thing I want is boots. I don't even know what kind of boots I don't know. Just make boots +1 would be great.
Boots plus anything, really.
Anything, yeah, not old worn out ones. I got blisters, and calluses.
all right, here we are, right here. Let's go
do it.
into the place and get this guy's booze. In before he attacks us because it wasn't the right booze.
I like how we have
Oh,
like a complete.
stuff in here.
We have an alcoholics procession.
The
Got
walk,
you.
it's a repeated walk of shame.
I mean, it's been days and days and days of battling things like booze. Sounds all right.
All right, Foom.
Oh boy. There'd be the good stuff to put the sting in your eyes. Would you not assume any alcohol would sting your eyes? But okay. Detrentian's Old Valor Ale. Cheers to the Merchants League for all their many kindnesses.
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone on three. Everyone on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers to the
Cheers
Merchants
to the
League.
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 Hey, that's the stuff. Be a boy and hold these sea charts for me. Ooh, yeah, there we go.
All these sea charts for me.
You lightweight.
And we're out. Peace.
And run.
We're just gonna put them down here for safekeeping.
Exactly.
We'll be right back.
Right here in Olgoth's beard.
See you in Baldur's Gate 2. Peace. All right.
Yeah, that's stuff for one drink, and you're already giving people your sea charts, man. That's potent.
Oh, God's beard. We're out.
What's up, Frosty?
Oh, I love
Frosty,
fast
what's
travel. We've arrived. That wasn't so bad.
The most efficient escape we've ever had.
I know, right? It's, but it's funny because, like, really, once we have fast travel, it really speeds up. I mean, like, literally, that sounds obvious, but like, really, we could just be like anywhere. Like, all right, fine, Baldur's Gate, whatever.
Instead of
Where is
having
this
to, like,
guy?
Go out like a certain direction.
Follow me.
Is he in here?
I've clicked.
Yeah, you made friends with him.
I don't freaking know where he is.
Here's my most prized possession. Exactly, Werner.
Where is my character? Why isn't he doing
Why did
anything?
he in there? Otherwise, I'm gonna
There he
sit
is.
here in the sun and blur a bit.
Just for fun. Right now, that guy is just waking up, and he's just like, well, that was quite a... Oh, God, where are the sea charts? I just...
He's right in there.
All right. No, Mendes.
There's like you like let him into like a death trap with like more demons.
Wonderful, my friends. I copy charts now. If you are ready, I hire a boat for your journey. Here is the money I owe you, 2,000 gold. We going off? We ready for this journey?
I'm ready. Boat. Where's the boat at?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I hire a boat to the
I
docks here
didn't
in
know we were
Olga's
actually going on a
Beard.
boat.
I meet you
Oh,
there
crap.
soon.
Okay. I thought we were just giving the dudes the sea charts. I didn't think we were going somewhere.
We're leaving on a sea boat.
I'll
Don't
be right back,
know
guys.
when we'll be back again. Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna grab a quick drink here. Well, Cliffy, so I can like give me a sec just to discuss this fast travel. I'm 50-50 on it. I like maybe the way, you know, Oblivion does it, or something like this, where you have to earn it or find it first, or at least go to the place on foot first. Or like, I think, you know, a lot of people bitched at Dragon's Dogma for
I was just gonna say that.
and you have to use like waypoint stones and stuff like that. I think that's good. So you have the option, but you don't abuse it. I think once because it really takes a lot of immersion out of the game. I don't want to spend an hour traveling. Some days maybe I do. But I would like the option to fast travel, but I think I like the idea of earning it first.
I think it depends on whether
Dragon's Dogma is hardcore.
Yeah, I think it depends on whether the travel also is integrated into the world. So, for example, Metroid would make no sense to have fast travel because a lot of Metroid, and this is the same thing with Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, a lot of that game is backtracking through areas and being able to, and Resident Evil is the same thing. Like whoever was talking about it, I don't know if it was Burner who was talking about, who said the thing about Resident Evil not wanting fast travel in that, because there, I mean, think about Resident Evil 1. Yeah, fast travel would be awesome, but then you miss the zombies turning into the hunters, which is freaky.
The game would be really way too short then. Too.
Yeah, I mean, like, so for that, it's kind of integrated into it. But for something like this, where really all you're doing to get from one place to another is busy work, I mean, you know, come on. Like, you can make certain expectations, I think. It's not like the game isn't long enough, you know, without adding this into it.
And that's what I was saying, especially games like this, or like, you know, like I mentioned Oblivion, how you have to journey there at least once. Like, you have to make that trip. Then after that, once you get there, you can fast travel.
Yeah.
And then it's on you if you want to walk there yourself, enjoy the scenery, do whatever.
Yeah.
Or if honestly you just have a quest to turn in, you just want to friggin' get there, you know? So
yeah.
And I like this because we didn't have fast travel for ever, you know.
Yep.
Did we?
Totally.
Right. Well, that's interesting about the Arkham game is having fast travel, but that's exactly right. Like, I'd need to know more about the details. I will know because that's first day get for me. But we'll have to see about what it's like relative to everything else. There are some games where I don't think fast travel helps, but there's others where it does. So it just depends, you know.
Sweet.
All right. Sorry. Give me 1 sec. I sat there and ranted. I'm gonna.
Oh, I missed a good rant.
All right, I'm going to grab my...
rant, just fast travel debates.
Then I'm going to go grab me a corn muffin. I got a corn muffin with my name on it. I'll be right back.
I had an amazing dinner tonight. Not gonna
What'd you have?
Well, I went to my parents' house yesterday, so my mother cooked for everyone that was there, and
Nice.
She makes Parmesan chicken sliders. Yeah.
Dude, that sounds straight up delicious, man. I can
Oh
go
my
for that.
god, dude! From an old Italian. Oh. Yeah,
Very nice.
And the best thing ever was, like, after we were done cooking and there was not much left because we, you know, as the family does, just devours things. And I'm like, oh, I'm just sad there's nothing I can take home and stuff. And she was like, well, I did make a couple extra pans for you and your sister. They're sitting over there in the oven. I'm just trying to keep them warm. And I'm like, huh? What? It was one of those, like, little happy day type of feelings.
And you're like, why don't I live here still? No, I'm just kidding.
Pretty much. I'm just kind of like, I'm going to enjoy these like all week or till Tuesday, depending on how hungry I get.
Dude, that's awesome.
I was so happy. I was so incredibly happy.
Yeah, my dinner was pretty amazing. Coffee followed by Little Caesar's pizza. Doing good today. Doing good. Having one of those. Might grab some
What did
ice
you guys
cream
eat out in the cabin?
What's that?
What did you guys eat out in the cabin?
Like, dude, we like gain weight. That's the only place I gain weight is up in my cabin because it's all like meat, potatoes, whatever you can grill and throw on some coals or whatever.
So you guys like brought stuff there?
Yeah, yep, brought stuff like brats, burgers, steaks, potatoes, things. And then we have this, it's insane, it's up north, like it's in a town of like 990 people or something like that. But it is like the best pizza I've ever had at this place called Benson's up in Walker, Minnesota. So every year, this was actually my wife and I's 16-year anniversary of being together. Not being married, but being together as of 4th of July. So every year we have this thing where we go out, grab a couple beers, and go to this place called Benson's for this amazing, it's basically like a meat lover's pizza, but like a really awesome meat lover's pizza. So that was a thing. But otherwise, yeah, just steaks, burgers, whatever you can grill.
God, I love this music.
So mean.
Arvan's gonna come back and be so disappointed in us.
See all of them.
What did we do? I walked away too. What? I don't.
We're killing
Oh,
farm
what?
animals.
I was wondering what the
It's
roles
really-
were. Oh God, I wasn't even really paying attention.
It's really jacked up when you kill the horse and it starts twitching on the ground.
Yeah, it makes you feel
Kind of mad about that one. Not bad enough to stop them.
No. Never bad enough to stop.
And they just don't care at all.
Actually, tomorrow on Mash Tactics, dude, I'm gonna bring it back because I do have some silly games that they're not gonna last long, and they cost me all of like $3, so it's worth it. But Shadow Rome is actually really, really good. That's gonna be the thing too. Once I start Gladius, try and get me off that shit. It's gonna be hard. So that'll probably come back to my personal channel as instead of Breath of Fire 2, I may try and finish Gladius because it's like a 40 to 80 hour game depending on how you play it.
I love how you yelled to the chicken, "Get over here!"
Get over here!
Get over here!
Oh, goodness.
But yeah, Shadow Rome will be back tomorrow night on Detoid. Too much fun, and we just started getting like to the good parts where you're in the arena battles, and there's gonna be some chariot races. I do believe, I don't want to spoil things, but tigers might be involved at some point in time. I don't know. It's pretty bananas.
I was kind of hoping that I could get over to that chicken and kill it before you got a hit off on it.
Yeah, my Thaco's pretty good for hitting chickens at least. Not much else, but that's about it.
The cow looked like
it
it
had it coming. Yeah, seriously.
Oh, the chicken.
Hey, Arv, how you
Chicken
doing?
death is happening. I see. I see.
no,
I
killed every farm animal.
Yeah.
I was just sitting here being blurry. I had nothing to do with this. I haven't even yelled, "You got this coming" once.
Quake
tonight yet.
Stone Hollow did 13 damage to chicken. Attack roll 13 plus 4 equals 17 hit from
You
Quake
looked
Stone
you
Hollow.
looked at me the wrong way.
Chicken
It was
death.
his own
I
fault.
just
He
sit
had
in
it
the
coming.
corner and be quiet and fill my spot.
I told Series you were going to be so disappointed in us whenever we got back.
Yeah, chicken.
Don't mind dead horses
The
and
chick-
cows.
The chicken looked at Ceres and said, "Bawk, bawk, bawk, bawk," and Ceres heard, "I hate dwarves with a passion." That's
yeah,
how that
dwarves
went
are
down.
shorter than I am. Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's head off on this boat.
Let's do it.
No.
All right, let's get some freaking action, dude.
You will go on journey now? Most excellent heroes. May gods grant you speedy journey. I'll await your return at my house here in Olga's Beard. Go well. Turkish baths, you help.
What's?
Ooh.
Oh crap, dude! This is a legit thing.
Your ship sets
We're gonna
its sails
drown.
against the morning light.
Kind of glad I crawled into this house now.
Waves. The Sea of Swords allows your passage without incident, and in a scant amount of time, you are on to truly open waters. A score or more of days pass, but the aptly named trackless sea seems to stretch before you without end. The waters are calm, though the wind remains steady and sure. The merchant
Good
vessel
times.
your
Too
employer
good.
has chartered is a fine ship, but her crew is not accustomed to
And then
beings
Kraken.
so far off this
And Kraken.
Kraken?
The more superstitious among them speak of a great waterfall off the edge of Faerun, of a secret elven nation that scuttles all that dare come near, or even of island-sized turtles that eat whole
Nice.
ships.
Or all three at once.
Weighs
Oh.
heavily on the minds of nervous sailors, and the mood aboard ship slowly turns. Tensions begin to mount, and rumors of mutiny threaten your resolve. It is a mixed blessing that all aboard are soon given a very real danger to occupy their thoughts. The storm comes without warning.
Oh, great.
I knew it.
To the
I
fury
knew it.
that seems almost deliberate. Gale force winds
I
toss
blame
the ship about
Ceres.
like a cork, and it is all
What the heck is wrong with you?
to keep her afloat. Their efforts, though valiant,
I'm like down below sleeping. Blame me.
the mainmast splinters. You know the ship is lost.
You ran too fast, you created the storm.
There is a glimpse of something in the distance. A steady
Like running across the ocean top.
We're catching up with the butterfly wing effect.
Right, all of his
Out on
running
the
throughout the
waters.
game led to this.
Yeah.
abandon the wreck and begin to struggle under the heavy burden of your equipment. You head towards the glow, hoping it is not a sea wisp or some other nefarious trick of the eye.
In before Sea Wisp.
You awake the next morning.
Mouthful of sand. Oh crap.
Holy shit, Pacific Rim's already out.
Waterlogged.
Yeah, I really want to go see that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Aching pain that lets you know you are very much alive. The ship is so much kindling. There is no sign of the crew. But there do
Reno.
appear to be footprints in the sand.
Footprints in the sand. Ceres is gone. I guess he left those footprints in the sand.
Narwhals? Yeah, that's bad.
And meanwhile, Ceres is actually Ceres in the meanwhile has actually run back across the ocean with that. Like he's already back.
Full time.
I got a new ship, guys. What? Wow.
Frozen for anyone else?
No.
God damn!
It's not
no
frozen. It's not
cutscenes.
frozen.
Away.
It's frozen for me.
It's frozen for me.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Hang on.
Press done once. I dare you.
I did.
I don't want to.
Do it.
Everyone has to press done, actually.
Oh.
Oh, really?
I did.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, I hadn't pressed done yet.
Before we move on, I just want to say, I know people are like, oh my god, this is nothing. How epic are these expansions, man? This just shows you how completely ridiculous these 2-hour DLC nonsense is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it's not freaking 2-hour DLC, man. This is legit.
Mine crashed.
It says timeout server assumed control of character.
Mine crashed.
There goes
Love
mine.
cutscenes. This was probably gonna be in a patch.
All right, let me save it. All
Yeah, mine's done.
Dunsky.
right, hold on a second. I'm going to save it as
Funskies.
in Bermuda. 'Cause that's where we are.
The triangle.
Yep. Okay, so let me...
Can I close the program yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna log out.
Okay, close the program.
You know the deal, peeps. Eye on the ball. We'll be right back.
He did it too, man. He kept the eye on the ball. It's amazing.
You know.
Steam's like, hey, by the way, did you know that these 6 games are on? Like, shut up, Steam. I know. Incidentally, while you've minimized your game, maybe you'd like to know about this other stuff to give us more money.
Oh, you rearranged your room now?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm over here having fun with this.
Let me know when you're back up, Arvan. I'll try and jump back in. Anybody, well, looking at Steam, Divinity Dragon Commander.
I'm back up.
Oh, no, never mind. I was thinking of what is it? Dragon Divinity. What is the one I'm thinking of? This has nothing.
Yeah, Divinity.
Divine
2.
Divinity.
Divine Divinity? Are you serious?
Yeah, that. Oh, no, I just saw a new Divinity Dragon Commander, and it made like
Oh, yeah. I okay. I know what you're talking about.
I'm guessing that has nothing to do with Divine Divinity. All right. I saw it, and I was like, what?
So I'm doing something crazy. I'm building myself a stand-up desk.
Nice.
Stand-up desk.
That's not crazy.
Oh, those are one of the ones where you can't use a chair for them or something. So that is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have it higher up, wall mount my monitors and just stand.